Rise tier list starts now. Let's make some changes here. Best of them, of course, a classic returning category. Fuck, love them. Okay. Kinda bad. Shit. Terrible. Absolute. Here, yeah. Ball breakers. And, of course, Kezu. Kezu, fucking get him out of here. Alright. Here we go, baby. This is it. The start of it. First of all, what's this guy's name? Volvidon, right? Is that him?
Yeah.
Alright. Volvidon. Funny monster. He farts. He's an armadillo. He's cute as fuck. I enjoy hunting him. He's not too annoying where he's bouncing around all the fucking time. But, he farts and he's funny. I would put him up here and love him for sure. I've had some good moments with Volvidon. And his fucking butt bomb, dude. Oh my god. His fucking butt bomb.
Top 10 funniest farts.
He sure does. He sure does, dude. Oh, Haster, any final thoughts?
Yeah, he's probably like okay or love him. Probably like low love him, high okay.
Yeah, I put him like okay. I don't really think like anything was like bad for him.
Yeah, he's a solid monster. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just, it wasn't really too interesting other than it's just like, it's an armadillo. It likes to roll at you at times.
And he was one of the later monsters too, which is weird. And by later monsters, I mean like, what was he, like rank 3 or 4 or something like that?
I thought it was pretty early.
He's pretty early, but like, not like early, I don't know. But anyways, I'd say definitely low love him. I'm gonna put him in low tier of love him. Any objections?
That's a good place for him.
Sweet. Epic. Garangolm. Now, this is Donkey Kong Country mixed with C4 plastic explosives. And he's one of the 3 lords. He's a Sunbreak monster. I like Garangolm. I do. But how do I feel about him on the tier list? I wouldn't put him in love him, but I think he's okay. Like, he's fun. He's got, you know, two different, I almost said 2 different disabilities. He's got 2 different elements, and it's blast and water, right? That's what he does? Yeah. Blast and water. And he's just, his moveset's fun. He, like, has, like, a, he's like a Donkey Kong versus Mario March of the Minis monster. And I appreciate that about him. I think he's really cool. I like his design a lot, too, so I'd put him in okay for sure.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I don't think that there's any time where I would be, like, opposed to fighting him, but there's also not really any time I would seek out fighting him.
Right.
He's a kind of cool guy as well, just with the 2 different arm abilities.
Just make it pretty neat that he's able to change it up with like that. So
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of like bump up and like okay.
Perfect. Well, there we go, guys. Let's fuck. 3 in a row. Cool guy, this guy. He's okay. Sweet. And you'll notice, chat, the tier list might be a little skewed because Monster Hunter Rise has to put it best. I'll quote him directly. It has some really high highs and some really low lows. Some real here, actually, let me share my screen with you two in the Discord. I forgot to do that. Some real fucking, real low lows. God, I fucking hate Kezu. Anyways, moving on here. Gold Rathalos. No, Gold Rathian. Fuck, I always get it fucked up. Gold Rathian. It's Rathian, so it's okay. But it's covered in gold. And it hurts more. And it's faster. It does have a cooler blue flame, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think... But it's a reskin. You know what? Oh, but it's harder. Not like harder, but like you have to have a higher sharpness, which isn't bad because you should have a high sharpness in this game. I don't look forward to hunting this. I actually hate hunting this when it feels like a chore hunting this. Like, why can't you just be optional content? Which, to be fair, it is. But like, I just feel like it's a wasted slot. I would put it in kind of bad, but that's just me. I feel like you could. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I would disagree. It's basically Rathian but quicker, more damage, and some new attacks. Because of that, it should probably be like just maybe a step below Rathian. But I don't think that Rathian is like bad at all. Rathian's probably still one of my favorite monsters. True classic, as we kind of established in the last tier list. And also, like, I don't think that Gold Rathian is like very hard at all because it's a Rathian. So
yeah.
I don't really mind that it has like, you know, more damage, more health, more I guess, what would you call it? Hardness, I guess?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It has way more hardness. It sucks. But it's...
I'd say... Huh?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'd say probably cool guy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, also really cool guy. Just like, he wasn't bad to fight. Like, I enjoyed it. At the same time, it is still like the whole reskin.
Yeah. My biggest problem with him is he's a reskin. And I appreciate Rathian and what it's done for the series, but god damn it, am I sick of them. Go away. No, stay around with normal Rathian. Just don't add any more reskins, Monster Hunter Wilds, please. Alright, cool guy it is. 2 against 1. Next up, we've got Blood Orange Bishaten. I think he's definitely better than normal Bishaten, in the sense that he's more of a challenge. I do like normal Bishaten's gimmick of all fruits and flashbangs and shit. I mean, Blood Orange does it too. But normal Bishaten's just like, he's a funny monkey that throws fruits around and poisons the shit out of me. Sometimes he eats the poison and he hates it and it's kind of funny. But Blood Orange, he's got cool pine cones, cool blast. There we go. I would put him in okay. Like, I don't have anything against him, but I don't actively am like, oh, this is my favorite. This is a cool guy. Like, I would put him... If I was being generous, I would put him at the bottom of cool guy, but I'm perfectly fine putting him in okay.
I don't know what it is, but there's something about Bishaten, both normal and Blood Orange. I just don't like them. I think they're annoying. I don't enjoy the fights. I wouldn't put them all the way down in shit. I actually can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but they're just annoying to me, and I would like to avoid them if possible, so I would put in kind of shit.
Kind of bad or shit?
I guess kind of bad.
Okay.
I'd say for me, it's like, I also just never really enjoyed the fight with Bishaten. It just, for some reason, its moveset, I found it annoying.
Yeah.
It's just like a pain to fight.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I do like counterpoint to the annoying fight. I do like when he gets on his tail, you can knock him down. I think that's a pretty good reward system, but that's just me. But yeah, I see your guys' point. Kind of bad. We'll take it. For sure. This guy, terrible. He's a fucking... I don't even need to introduce this guy. He's fucking Lavasioth? No, that's the other guy.
I was about to say, you're not introducing because you forgot his name, huh?
Fucking Lavadrome or whatever his name is.
Almudron. Oh.
Almudron's
Wait,
lava
is that the
cousin.
reskin one? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this is the reskin one. This guy sucks. He's terrible. Any of these fucking guys, like the only cool thing they do is like the big maze of like mud bricks and shit. But other than that, I hate him. I fucking hate this guy. He's terrible. Terrible monster. Not as bad as Kezu. Not a ball breaker, but he's terrible. I'd put him
Yeah,
right
I would
there.
definitely agree with that. I just, if he was taken out of the game, I think the game's quality would improve.
Absolutely.
I just don't enjoy
I
his
hate
fight.
him so much. Oh.
And just like all that mud, like the platform part, where it's like, oh yeah, here's like a platform mix. That was pretty neat. But after that, it's old. After the first couple.
Yes. I'm so glad we all fucking agree on that. Fuck Almudron and any of these snake fuckheads in here. Oh, God. Toby Kadachi. And he doesn't need any introduction. For those of you who have never seen the tier list or seen Monster Hunter gameplay, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? Watch my videos. Second of all, Toby Kadachi is a household name around these parts. We love Toby Kadachi. He might even be one of the best of them. Because he's just he's a unique monster. He's a flying squirrel lizard. He's got the thunder. He hangs upside down. You can knock him down. He goes, oh, he falls, and he's so much fun to fight. His parts are satisfying to break. Cool design. Great scream. Toby Kadachi, I'd put him in the best of them or love him. For sure. Toby's grown on me so much. And he's a dead dog, so big props.
Yeah. I'd be willing to say love him. I probably would have done like maybe cool guy, but I could be convinced to do love him just because he is kind of I feel like he's becoming one of like the classic early monsters.
Absolutely.
And he is fun, especially when you're like beefed up later in the game.
Yeah,
to come
just
back
smack
and
him
destroy
around.
the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It is kind of fun to do that.
I'd say Toby is a very satisfying monster to fight. So I'd put him probably like in the low tier.
Fuck yeah. We love Toby. Do we love him more than Fart Monster?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad we all agree. Fuck yeah. What is that? Apex Rathalos?
Rathian.
Is that regular Rathian? Oh no, Apex Rathian,
It's
I
Apex
see.
Rathian. Yeah.
So it's a Rathian. And it's an Apex. So the Apex monsters don't do anything cool except scream really loud and summon more monsters. The Apex was a cool concept, but just poorly executed, I feel like. I was not a fan. Like, the wave defense is cool for, like, the first time. Then it's just like, oh, why do I have to do this, you know? But Apex Rathian, faster, hits harder, screams a lot longer, and the scream hurts you. It doesn't have any cool things of Gold Rathian. So I would put it in, and it's a Rathian, but it's a reskin, a worse reskin, so I would probably put it in kinda bad or shit. I would put it in shit, honestly. I hate Apex Rathian. It's such a bad fight. He screams so much. Continue, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, it's probably the case that all of the Apex could probably go in kind of bad or shit, honestly. Just because they are reskins that don't really add, like, anything, and you can only fight them in Rampage mode, which is, like, ugh, already. And then when you're fighting them in Rampage mode, you're not usually fighting them in the way you usually fight monsters. You're just kind of shooting at them, which is kind of uninteresting.
Yeah.
So just because of the nature where you fight the Apex monsters, they're just gonna be either kind of bad or shit.
Yeah, the whole tower defense thing does take away from it, where it's just yelling the turret fire.
Yeah. Now, there are a couple of quests where you do fight some of the Apex monsters in the world, but it's only like a select few. I don't know why that is, but those guys are fine. If this was in the world, though, it would be an okay monster. Like, it would be a challenge. It could even be a cool guy. But because of that fucking awful scream, and it's just annoying, it's in shit. For sure. I hate him. Oh yeah, where's that
ones you hate?
Oh god. Alright, we gotta get a new... Here we go. Hold on. I hate this guy. It's back, guys. It needs no introduction. I hate this guy. Fuck, what am I doing?
What just happened?
I think I just closed out the fucking tier list. Yeah, I did. It's okay, it saved its spot. There we go. Great. Sorry, guys. That's how much I hate it. It gave me a fucking aneurysm that I closed out all of my fucking tabs. There's more fucking... there's more fucking categories than the last... It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Chat, remember what I said about Zora Magdaros? This is infinitely worse than Zora Magdaros. I would much rather fight Zora Magdaros with slitting open my fucking ball sack with a 1000 hot degree knife challenge, dipping it in a wax candle, taking it over to a septic tank, dipping it in raw sewage, smacking it a few times, and then punching it with the King Kong glove from Call of Duty Warzone, then fight fucking Basarios. He's almost as bad as Kezu, but Kezu is infinitely worse. Actually, he's not even almost as bad as Kezu. Kezu is factually worse, but fuck Basarios. He's a ball breaker. Fuck this guy. I don't want to see him. There we go. I hate this guy.
You're not sharing on Discord, by the way.
Thanks. I'm so mad. I hate this guy, but he's an acidic nutsack. Literal death. The worst. I cannot say words enough about this piece of shit fucking monster. No, get back down a fucking tier, dickhead. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. I hate him. No, I'm good. Keep going. Go on.
I mean, I don't really like him very much. He is kind of annoying to fight when he just like rolls around and stuff. But I think that the rolling around is kind of the only move that really bothers me about him. Other than that, it's just kind of like eh. But it's definitely one of those ones where I wouldn't want to go out of my way to fight him pretty much ever. And when I do have to fight him, it's just kind of like, this fucking guy again.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably would have done like maybe shit or terrible, but I'm okay with you doing this.
Yeah, I would say overall, I think just good.
He's horrible.
Didn't really hate it as much as you, but it can be an annoying fight. It's like, I guess like the main issue also I had, like, when I think about it, it's kind of really hard to go through its hide. It's got that hardness to it.
Yep. Oh yeah, and for the point you're at in the game, you need like the hardness you need to fight him is insane. It doesn't add up. It's like and he just fucking stomps around like with his lava farts. And if that wasn't bad enough, he farts and makes you sleepy. And if that still wasn't fucking bad enough, he screams like 3 times in a row. And it is the longest stun lock of all time. It's horrible. I hate him. That's the last thing I wanted to say. We're moving on. I can't take this. Violet Mitsuzune. They
That's
took.
Apex.
Fuck. We need an Apex tier. God damn it. Okay. Mitsuzune, great monster. Apex Mitsuzune, pretty cool actually. Because this is one of the few monsters that you don't fight in the Apex rampages. You fight this one in the wild. He's not as cool as Violet Mitsuzune. He's an okay monster. I would put him in okay, because like I don't have anything against him. Not as cool as Violet Mitsuzune. But he's alright because he's still Mitsuzune, has some cool bubbles, a little faster, hits a little harder, and more aggressive. So I'd put Apex in okay. I'd put Apex Mitsuzune in okay.
Is the quest you fight him in like an event quest or something? I don't remember.
I think it's an event quest. I think it's an event quest.
Yeah, I don't remember fighting this guy.
Okay, well, you can take it from me. Yeah, he's an okay monster.
I would probably do kind of bad because Apex reskin, but
Yeah, that's fair.
It's got the Apex bubbles.
It does have the Apex bubbles. What do you think, Migrating? You're the tiebreaker. Would you say it's okay because it's Mitsuzune or kind of bad because Apex? Which outweighs which?
Let's just went okay.
Alright, okay it is. Baroth. You know what? Baroth's grown on me over the years. He's a cool monster. He's got the choo-choo train and charges you. He flings some mud everywhere. He's not too hard to smack. He's just right. He's got the perfect balance of like, oh, I got a tough hide, but you can still hit me with your shitty sharpness. And he's just fun. He's a lot of fun. You can send him into fucking walls. Like, oh, fuck. You can bait him into a wall. He bumps into it and he shakes it off. I think Baroth's a cool guy.
I think I would agree with that. I also kind of like how the different parts of his body kind of cater to different weapons in terms of breaking them. Like you want to be using the hammer or hunting horn or whatever on the head, but then you could use like whatever slashing thing, probably greatsword on the tail. So you can have kind of like different team members focusing different parts.
Yeah,
I completely
not like
forgot.
The Serious, it's like not completely like full body armor.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have that issue of just like bouncing off where this guy's introduced really early, so you don't have to worry about like at the peak sharpness you could possibly be at that point.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said any better myself. Honestly, I love this guy, but we could keep him in cool guy. Top of cool guy, for sure. I think top of cool guys deserve. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Here, let me arrange that. Cool. Epic. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Epic. Is that seething?
Yes.
Seething Beetlejuice. Oh, best viewers on what? Oh, best viewers in the fucking Shadow Realm, you dickhead. Anyways, had to ban a bot. Seething Beetlejuice. I'm super biased, guys. For sure. Super biased with this monster. He's a reskin, which normally, terrible thing. But Seething Beetlejuice takes Beetlejuice amplifies it, gives him a new kind of carpet bombing move set, gives him a fucking dive bomb, gives him a spiral fucking shooting shit everywhere. And when you smack his sack, it still blows up. I would have put him up here in the best of them. I would put Seething up, and his Beetlejuice. His fucking theme. Here we go. You know what? We have to. Oh, shit. No, not that. Fuck, how do you spell his name? There we go. Basil Geese. Whatever. Here we go. This is from Rise, because, you know, it's Rise's tier list, so we have to listen to this one. But I like this one a little more than... Like, listen to that. Oh, my... Dude. He's so sick. You can't. You just can't. You can't tell me he doesn't belong in the best of them.
Yeah, I think I would agree for the Rise monsters. I mean, Beetlejuice is a classic. Seething is also like one of the few times that Reskin actually just takes a monster and then just tweaks it up and makes it a bit better. And there's a reason he keeps coming back in games as well as Beetlejuice, so I'm okay with the best of them.
Hell yeah. Migrating?
Well, just Beetlejuice is level, I think, for fighting the Rise in the world. That's what then.
Yeah, he's a pain in world.
Since he doesn't like pop up like every 5 minutes, it's not like something that gets like old, thankfully. So, yeah, I'd say maybe like higher than might be in there. Best. He's a fun fight, I can see it.
Hell yeah. We got 2 out of 3 with a begrudging third, probably. Hell yeah. Very cool. Here, let me get that shit out of there. Next up, Puke. I always forget he's in Rise until I actually fight him. I love Puke. Like, I would for sure say I love him. He's a funny guy. He's got a big tongue. He's like, oh, he's fun to beat the fuck out of. His parts breaking are so satisfying. He's goofy. He's enjoyable. Like, there's just... And his armor's really cool. There's literally nothing bad about Puke. And they actually took some of Coral Puke's stuff from World and added it to this Puke. Like, his Aqua Jet thingy is in Rise. Pretty cool. Instead of just on Coral Puke. So, I think Rise Puke, I love him. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Puke is just one of the... He kind of has the same Toby Kadachi quality of just being fun to beat the fuck out of. Just throw around and stuff. I especially like using hammer on him because I actually don't know if he's very stun resistant or not, but I just like stunning him and beating the shit out of his face. I don't know why exactly, but it's fun.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely I'd say it's a really good, like, monsters overall to fight, yeah. It's not, like, ridiculously hard, and it has its moments where it's, like, not easy, so it's, like, kind of like that perfect balance, almost.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm so glad, dude. Fuck yeah, Puke. You're a legend. We love you. Radna Kadaki. This fucking monster. Insect monsters are notoriously bad in the series from what I've heard. There are a couple of bangers, but for the most part, they're all pretty bad. From what I've heard, again. Take what I said with a grain of salt. We'll find out later through Monster Hunter Frontiers. Anyways. Radna Kadaki. I actually really like Radna Kadaki, and it helps that Old Man introduces Radna Kadaki. Little bias there. Shoutouts to Old Man. God rest his soul. He's still alive. Don't worry. We love him. But Radna Kadaki's cool. I love her design. I love how creepy and crawly she is. I like how she uses her babies as, like, her own wire bugs. Like, she shoots them behind her, she goes back. She shoots them to the side, she goes to the side. She shoots them forward, she comes forward, and smack! She has a cool fire move. She, like, shoots fire beams. She has, like, a little fire explosion below her. And you beat her sack up, and she pops. Her babies fly everywhere, and you beat the fuck out of her. Her stun animation's so satisfying. Her parts, each of her legs are weak, and her head, and it's just, oh, it feels like you're felling a fucking AT-AT Walker from Star Wars, and I think Radna Kadaki, biased as I am, I would put him in the best of them for Rise monsters. I really would. I love Radna Kadaki.
Oh, we have opposite opinions, dude.
Really?
I think she's either like terrible or I hate
Wow.
this guy. There's not a single time I would ever want to fight this monster. I really
Damn.
don't like it.
It's time for the tiebreaker here.
Yeah.
So, I remember this one being, like, kind of annoying to fight. I just, like, didn't really look forward to actually, like, going back, like, fighting it, like the times you do. I don't necessarily say it's, like, terrible, but it's, like, I just didn't really like it, like, overall, with the, its moveset just felt like annoying to, like, deal with, really.
Okay. Fair enough. Would you say kind of bad or shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna go shit on this one.
All right, shit it is. Damn, fucking that was crazy. We had some varying opinions there, but hey, 2 against 1, I understand. Very cool. Damn, sorry you guys didn't like Ronda Kadaki. I thought it was great, but oh boy, hold on. Dude. There's literally, you can't. There's just no. Alright, chat. This is a no-brainer. This motherfucker showed up at first. To give you a little lore here, a little Monster Hunter lore. Glasses push. This motherfucker appeared in 4. Elder Dragon. People are like, what the fuck is that? Is that, oh my god, a secret government project that's come to kill me? Abso-fucking-lutely. And they made it better in Rise. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. It looks super sick. It's got a cool name. This theme speaks for its fucking self. You're fighting this motherfucker. Winged Jet Dragon, charging up his battery. Yeah, fuck you, dickhead. He's got some sick fucking special beam cannon. He's red. We love red on this part. And to top it off, if he's had enough of you, he's gonna show you just how much of you he fucking is gonna leave left. Goes up. Does a spin around, sees your pathetic ass. Oh, what's that? Rank 5 gear? Guess what? Vostok's easily one of the best monsters of all time. For sure, top tier. Might even have his own tier, honestly. Best of them. For sure, one of the best of them. I love this guy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that his attacks are pretty difficult, I would say, in terms of both dodging them and also, what was I going to say after that? Whatever. Anyway, but because of that challenge and the damage that it does, that makes it all the more satisfying to fucking parry his ass.
Yes, dude. Oh, go ahead.
He might be like one of the most satisfying ones to counter. And just for that reason, honestly, that's a big selling point for me.
And it's like along with that, it's an endgame monster, so it's like you expect that challenge.
Abso-fucking.
It's like,
go ahead, I'm
it
sorry.
delivers. I also enjoy just like the fact that it's basically like its moves are like jet engines. So it's kind of funny just like seeing it like blast you with the essentially an afterburner.
Yeah, it's unique design. It's got good difficulty. It's got good moves. Pretty much just good all around.
Fuck yeah. Vostok's chat, one of the greatest to ever do it. And you're right. To add more onto that, he is a difficult monster in this game. Like, yes, this game's easier compared to World. Yes, we all understand that. But this monster gives you a run for your money. Even with the wire bugs, the crazy movement, especially when you get into fucking master rank. This guy he does like a new flip attack. It's crazy. So yeah, best of them. We love you, Vostok. I wanna. Oh, what's that? Oh shit! Oh, Beetlejuice. Sorry, ADHD moment. But yes, great. Fuck yeah. Next up, a classic, Anjanath. Anjanath, I wouldn't say one of the best of them. No. Oh, that might be just biased. All right, let me explain. Here we go. Anjanath. cool monster. Takes a T-Rex, right? T-Rex is different. Takes a T-Rex. It's like, hey, what if we add flames and a fucking nose to a T-Rex? Well, a T-Rex already has a nose, but a fucking, like, different snotty projectile nose. Takes T-Rex, fuck! Makes it cooler, gives it a flamethrower, adds breakable legs, a sliceable tail, a fucking fracturable face. I would put fucking Anjanath, and he's just great to hunt. I'm never like, oh no, I don't want to hunt Anjanath. I hate this guy. Every time I see Anjanath, I'm like, oh, there he is. That's Anjanath. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. And he's one of them. I love him. One of the best of them for sure, but I would settle for Lovem.
Yeah, I think I would be okay with Lovem. I think he also kind of fits in with Toby and Puke in terms of the how fun it is to beat him up. Except earlier on in the game, he can actually give you a run for your money if you don't have like very good armor.
Fucking one-shot
so
you.
He provides good challenge early on, probably more so than the other ones that are next to him. However, he later on is also fun to just beat up.
Yeah, I'd say overall, just like it is a very fun monster to fight. It's like you got all the satisfaction breaking parts, and then it's got the challenge there, especially since it's like it shows up earlier, so it's like you get that fun like early game challenge.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, guys. With this tier list, this is a great tier list. Oh, beautiful. Oh, we love you, Anjanath. Mwah. Big ups. Gore Magala. Now, Gore Magala, I'm just going to start him up here. I'm actually going to put him right here. No? Yeah. I love Gore Magala. Super sick monster. Design is fucking awesome. He's like an alien, but you still also see that he's kind of like not an alien. And he's got like a dragon, but he's not. And his horns, his fucking claws, his scream, his fucking like... When he screams, it like changes the atmosphere. When he starts fucking raging, he like there's like a purplish blue fucking tint to the fucking area. He gets all fucking purple flames and shit, and he applies a debuff to you, which is the coolest selling point. His debuff, you take. I don't know how it works when it's a debuff, but basically he puts a debuff on you, right? And you're like, oh shit, if I don't meet this DPS check, I'm probably going to take more damage than I should. So he encourages you like, hey, I'm a fucking really cool guy. Fucking fight me, loser. I can take it. Let's see what you're made of. And it's like, oh, fuck yeah. You hit that, and you're fucking rewarded for it. If you meet that DPS check, you get buffed with more damage, more status resistance. Ah, dude, I fucking love Gore Magala. He's one of the best of them, for sure. For sure, I love this guy.
Yeah, I'm cool with best of them as well. I actually don't really care much about the debuff because I never notice it. It's essentially bleed in my eyes.
No, it's so cool.
Still, I don't even notice what it ever does because I'm just busy fighting him, and I never notice a difference whether I have it or not. So that's why I'm just like about the debuff. But in terms of his actual like physical design, he is really fucking cool looking.
So sick.
He's kind of like Xeno'jiiva. They tried to make that into like an alien monster, and you know it kind of is. But he is literally like a xenomorph monster,
yes,
which is way cooler. On top of that, when it comes to his actual fight, he attacks consistently without being annoying. He deals a good bit of damage, but not like one-shotting you all the time or anything like that. He's a fair but pretty difficult fight. Because of that, I think he's one of the best.
I'd say also it should be highly rated.
Fuck yeah.
Especially since, like, agreeing with what's been said, that it's got the challenging moveset. It's not overly punishing, but it can be a challenge, and that's kind of like what you want at like the point that you like find.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, we love Gore Magala around these parts. I know I say that for all these monsters up here, but, like, chat, the best of them in Rise really do hold a fucking, like, candle. Not even a candle. They hold a fucking entire lighthouse above the rest and love them. Like, yeah, Gore Magala, that's a good way to, I'll shut up about him. Best of them. Big shout-outs to Gore Magala. Next up, Diablos. Where did I put Diablos in the Rise in the world tier list? Let me take a look real fast.
I think that you didn't like him much, and then me and Coconuts were just like, he's like okay though.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't like Diablos, but he's okay. Like in Rise, okay, in Rise he's a little cooler, but only because of the environment he's in. In World, it's like, oh god, he's going into the cave. Oh, he's gonna come out of that sand place. Oh, I hate him. He's stupid, and I hate him. But in Rise, he feels. I don't know if it's just again the environment, but it feels like he belongs in Rise. And I feel more enjoyment fighting him in Rise because like the environment he's in, there's like the breakable pillars and he gets stuck in the sand falls, or he like dives into the fucking sand and does like a cool corkscrew dive out of the fucking sand. I like Diablos in this game. I think he's a cool guy, honestly. I might even put him in love him, honestly. Like my fucking opinion on him has changed. I appreciate Diablos in fucking Rise, but that's just me.
Your feelings on Diablo seem to be very mercurial. I'd be okay with putting him in cool guy. I mean, like I said, I think he's like an okay monster, but I'd also be okay with putting him above okay. Just because when you're actually able to like break his horns and shit, it's pretty satisfying.
Yes. His parts are fucking nice to break too. And you feel the impact. You just like, you break his horn, he reels back real good. Gives you a moment to wail on him, break some more parts possibly. Yeah, he's so satisfying. Continue, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that was about it. But, oh, yeah, you go.
I was gonna say, I like Diablos in World, and kind of just carries over to Rise, where it's a like fun dragon monster like fight, where it's not as ridiculous with how it would like burrow before, I think. Because like sometimes in like World it kind of got there was that, but this one it's a lot more enjoyable.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Would we say cool guy?
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Diablos. Yeah, no, yeah. And yes, fucking going back to what you said, the Mercurial is like sudden, right? Like sudden change?
Mercurial just means kind of like,
Unexpected?
no, it means that it's just something that like changes emotionally.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, factually speaking, he's better because he doesn't fucking have those stupid fucking sand walls in Rise. I mean, in World. Fuck this guy. In World. Not in Rise, though. He's cool. Next up, that's Risen Chameleos. Basically, chat, Risen monsters are like Kuro monsters, but they've overcome the Kuro's debuff. So that big like red explosion they have as a fucking Kuro monster, they still have it, but they don't suffer from it. And they have like one or two different moves. Mercurial just means changeable. Oh, okay. Well, who cares? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for that, though. Thank you for the correct definition. But, anyways, Chameleos as a monster, he's definitely not my favorite Elder Dragon. I do like him. I think it's, as I fought him more, I learned to appreciate him for sure. Because it's like, oh, he's a chameleon, you know, he blends into his environment, he's invisible. Pain in the ass. The poison fucking sucks and I hate it, but I can look past that because you can jump over them with the wire bug, you can block them with the fucking weapon. Risen Chameleos is a reskin, unfortunately, so it knocks him down a peg. He's tougher, hits harder, faster. He's okay. I would put him in okay, which is where most of the Apex monsters will go. And Risen. But yeah, I'd put him in okay.
I'd be okay with putting Chameleos in okay, but reskins, I always like to knock them off unless there's like
kind of bad.
Really good about them. Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember fighting this guy, so I have nothing to say, unfortunately.
That's okay. How do you feel about normal Chameleos?
Normal one I'd say is fine. I'd probably put that one in like okay.
Okay. And applying the reskin factor, that would knock him down a tier, so kind of bad is where he's gonna go. Cool. Next up, Mitsuzune, the bubble bath monster. I love Mitsuzune. Great fucking theme. really oddly satisfying scream, as psychotic as that's gonna sound. It's like, roar, you know, and it has bubbles. Like, the bubbles are annoying, but it'll shoot out red and green bubbles, which will buff your health and damage effectively, which fucking awesome. It's got a cool bubble effect. Like, I like the soapy effect. It's such a pain in the ass when you're coated in soap, and especially if you don't have deodorant, but it's kind of fun. Like, you're sliding, like, oh shit. You get knocked around, you're sliding farther than you would as a normal fucking unsoaped up hunter. I would put Mitsuzune in the best of them, but I have a feeling it'll go into the love 'em category. I fucking love Mitsuzune. Mitsuzune is such a great monster, and the water jet doesn't feel annoying. Like, it has plenty of telegraphing, and it's like a typewriter. It goes, like, at the end of a typewriter, it goes, and fuck it. It's such a fun fight. Doesn't feel too bullshit. I always look forward to fighting Mitsuzune. Fun parts to break, especially that fucking tail. Yeah, I love Mitsuzune. I would put him in the best of them, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to do it, I would probably put him in cool guy, but since you're putting him in best of him, I'm okay with saying love him. I think he's just like an RA monster overall, but I don't think he's like crazy good at all.
Okay.
I'd probably put him in like cool guy as well. I'd say it is a pretty neat monster, like design-wise, and the fight's pretty neat. It's just sliding around, and it has like the little water leak. Also the bubbles, where you can actually get buffed from which bubble you actually pop. So it's like adds a little bit of like reward if you're actually paying attention to it.
Well, as cop-outy as this is gonna sound, I heard love him from Haster, and I love him, so we're gonna keep him right there. We'll keep him bottom of love him. Sound good?
Okay.
Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. The next monster. Oh man, you can already tell where this one's gonna go. You can already tell where this one's gonna go. Nice advertisement. The future. Wix. Wow, guys. Do you guys like Wix? Fuck you, Wix. This fucking monster. That theme. You see Sunbreaker like, oh, what the fuck? These Kyros kinda suck. This shit's lame. But then this guy shows up. He's like, hey, you know that Luna Garen you killed? I'm gonna feast on his fucking life force. And Kyros feast on him, come back like, oh shit, the Calamity of the Kingdom. Not as cool as Fatalis. Don't get it wrong. This isn't World. This is Rise. But my god, listen to that theme. This is like Castlevania meets fucking Twilight, but done right, and Monster Hunter. It's just so good. His attacks feel fucking incredible. Debuff is annoying, but it also invites you like Gormagala. Hey, you don't like that debuff? Can't get rid of it? Oh, why don't you attack me and heal yourself, idiot? Use the power that I have against me. Oh, and his tail's so satisfying to break. His scream is sick as fuck. His tail attack is devastating. This monster... Thankfully, we had fucking shoutouts to Weeb Swordsman. If we didn't have Weeb Swordsman, this fight would be so much harder. This motherfucker is godlike. I love Malzeno. His theme too, dude. Oh, and the locale. Nothing but the best of them. You know what? I love him. He's up. I'm so biased. Take it away, Haster.
Yeah, I would say that he is kind of a very, very, very solid Elder Dragon. I would say he is kind of what Elder Dragons should be. The debuff, I would say it's kind of the same thing with Gormagala, where like I don't even notice when I have it. But overall, he is a challenging fight. He does good damage without being BS. Yeah, overall it feels solid to fight him. Also, is this Primordial or normal?
This is normal.
Okay.
Primordial's right here somewhere. I can't actually see him. Where is he? Is he on this list? He has to be, surely. Alright, well, I guess I'll add him next.
He's gonna be in the same place.
Yeah, let's be honest. No.
Maybe just say.
Yeah, for sure. But continue. Keep going, you two.
That's pretty much all I had to say. I think he's a very solid Elder Dragon, kind of what Elder Dragons should be.
Yeah, it's a very solid dragon fight. Just the whole thing, it's tough, it's fun. The buff, or the buff, I should say.
Hell yeah. Well, if you don't have any objections, I would like to keep him there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, let me just do
The
this.
theme is also carrying it, so it's really good.
Oh yeah, the theme so fucking carries this absolute Giga Chad monster. Where the fuck did I put it? Hold on. Alright, there it is. Sorry, give me 1 second, chat. Very professional. Why did they include Primordial Malzeno on this list? Are they stupid? It must be stupid. It's okay, me too, though. But, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. We'll just put it in the downloads. There we go. There we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, don't look at that. Oh god, that fucking Mr. Krabs icon showed up. Oh god. So,
Oh no.
I'm gonna do this. Alright. Hold on. What the fuck did I just do? Oh no. Get that back. We're gonna do this. Yep, for sure. For sure. Biased as fuck. But, allow me to explain myself. Here, welcome back, by the way, Jaggy. You didn't miss much. Just some more crazy ramblings. Primordial Malzeno takes Malzeno, right? A great monster. No one cares about the story of Monster, but this time it's like... And like the build-up, the theme that he has during this fight... Again, if we didn't have Weebless fucking Weeb Swordsman, big shout out to him. We would be there for a while. For a while. A while. A long while. To put it into perspective, chat. This guy one-shots me on my main. With certain attacks. He is faster. He's tougher. He has more attacks per second than regular Malzeno. He's faster. He reacts quicker. He actually dodges, kind of. Like, I was charging a fucking greatsword one time. I went to smack on him. He fucking gets out of the way, lunges forward, and tail smacks me. I don't know if it was just chance, but I was like, holy Jesus H. Christ. This guy is what a fucking reskin should be. They took Malzeno and made him better. And to top it off, if you're like, this guy is just regular Malzeno. His fucking final attack goes into the air, screams, fucking shit starts falling down, the earth starts tearing, fucking shockwaves show up, and instead of falling and plummeting like this beta Malzeno, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, the Kyros need to recharge me. This guy doesn't need Kyros. This guy was the first risen monster. He's like, I hate Kyros. I don't need this shit. I don't need to be carried. I am the carry. For that reason, king of the fucking tier list, for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah, I do think he's an improvement on normal Malzeno, especially with his fucking
Yeah, dude, I didn't even talk about that. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's probably like one of the coolest attacks in Monster Hunter. Just in general, all of the Monster Hunters. I'll give it that. Funny enough, I actually like Velstrucks more than both Malzenos, but I'm also okay with this.
Okay. Hell yeah. Migrating?
This one was like really just a fun like fight at the end of the game. It's got like all the hallmarks you want. It's got the flashiness and everything, and the puzzle too.
It's so sick.
I remember seeing that. I was just like, wait, what? You guys told me before, and that was the thing. I was just like, yeah, it's just gonna like bounce around or something. It's like, no, it's literally like flashing out.
It's so fucking sick. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for letting me have this, by the way, you guys. I know we would probably put him like right here for sure, but I appreciate this. Add you. Ticklepuss, what tier am I? Ticklepuss, you're Kezu tier. No, I'm just kidding. You're a cool guy. Here, look, I'll even, you know what? You know what, Ticklepuss? There you are. No, I'm kidding. Let's find a Ticklepuss here. Here we go. There we go. There you go, Tickle Puss. That's you, right there. You're a cool guy.
What is that? I know it's a Pepe, but what?
It's like, I don't know which monster. It's the one that the fat guy in Komoro sits on in the Gathering Hub.
Oh.
So yes, Primordial Malzeno, best of the best. We love him, and now it's all downhill from here. Just kidding. I'm looking for entertainment while I fix my sewing machine. Well, you've come to the right place. And this malarkey, you're malarkey. Anyways, next up on the list.
The Nigerian prince wants to send you 40 million. Yes! Jackpot!
What?
So what are you supposed to
Oh. He needs no introduction. Furious fucking George, guys. He's in Rise. He's weakened. He's not as cool. But my god, is he still fucking Furious Rajang. He's still a fucking angry-ass gorilla. He's throwing rocks at you. He's lifting up the ground. He's fucking Black Adam, Dwayne The Rock Johnson charging you with electricity. He's still Furious Rajang. He's still Furious George. Love him. Best of him for sure. He's back. Not as better, but he's back, and we love him. He's up there for sure.
Yeah, I would say just because of how much weaker he is in Rise. He is a little worse than he was in World. However, he's still Furious Rajang. He's one of the classics. Yeah, I'd say he deserves to be the best of them.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yep, definitely high up there on the list. Very, very. It's even got the it is weaker than it was in World, but still, it's able to like. Looks like you run for your money. I don't know why I'm like forgetting my words here.
It's because you're just awestruck by Furious Rajang, isn't it?
Truly.
Hell yeah. We love Furious George, chat. He's so sick. Now, these next couple of monsters, I think, are going to get their own themes. Well, he already has one. No, not the next one. Just the next one. Okay, I see now there is immense nuance to this game. Thank you very much for ranking me. Of course. Absolutely. Now, next up. This fucking monster. The design alone, chat. This game is a weeb's paradise. You're like, oh, we're going to Japan. Oh, shit. Dongo. Well, samurai. No, Kimura ladies. Oh, I love women. And, you know, all that fun stuff. But Magnamalo, one of the coolest, if not the coolest flagships in recent years, I would say. I love Magnamalo's design, his roar, his theme obviously is a fucking banger. He's like, haha, you saw me on the box art, here I am. Kind of sucks that he shows up so early, but man, we fucking love I love Magnamalo. I would put him in the best of them. One of the coolest flagships in recent years. He's a fun fight. He's not super bullshit. His tail has really cool tellings. He's like stalking you, walking around. His tail's up in the air, wiggling. Then, phew, phew. He also has a really cool bounce, and then just comes crashing down. His turf wars, sick. This guy, love him. I fucking love him. Please do a monologue and push up your glasses with one finger at the crescendo. It's as close as I'm gonna get. But anyways, I love him. He's absolutely one of the best of them in Rise. He's so cool. He's such a cool addition to the roster.
Yeah, I would definitely say that I agree with that. At the point where you first fight him, he is like a, relatively challenging fight. He's got a cool moveset. Lots of different parts to break, which is really fun. On top of that, oh man, I actually do wish I could kind of see him in future games, but that's probably not going to happen. Just because his main mechanic revolves around the wire bugs. But maybe if they can find a way to do it, I'd be happy.
I'd love to see him back.
So, let's see. Best it is a really cool designed monster. It's, I don't know, I found it a pain to fight. That's my issue. It also it was overused, I feel, too. You find him, like, a lot. Like, for the quests. So I do have a couple gripes with this guy.
Okay. Well, very valid gripes. I could definitely see where you're coming from. Unfortunately, 2 out of 3. But no, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, he's supposed to be the big bad. Well, not the big bad, but like, it's the box art. But he does show up and it kind of like lowers his coolness factor. But
Especially since you fight him like so early.
yeah, no,
Kind of kills the mood.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, he did. I think he was the last, like one of the last monsters in base Rise. In base Rise, not including title updates or Sunbreak. But yeah, I could see your
just
gripes.
the last in low rank.
Oh yeah, you might be right actually. Either way, great monster. We'd love to see him back. Next up, Rajong. Honestly, he's just. I mean, I love he's Rajong. Like, I love him. He's not as cool as Furious, but he's still a great monster. Yeah, I'd put him in. I'd probably put him in one of the best of them. He's still fucking Rajong, you know? He's still super sick. I'd put Rajong right next to Furious.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I do think. Oh man, I remember our first time fighting him in Rise though. It was a little bit of a disappointment.
It was so disappointing.
But, yeah. Other than that, he is still a good monster.
Since like fighting the first time, you notice just the difference between him in World and him in Rise. So it's like surprising that it was easier,
Yes.
but it's still a fun fight. So I'd
Absolutely.
put him high up there.
And the best part about Rise's Rajong is, well, the only good part about Rise's Rajong, I should say, is there's no fucking disgusting squelching fart in his theme. Oh god, I hate that. That thing sucks, dude. So for a total noob, why is the best, and why is the worst the worst? Okay, so the best is the best because overall design, fight, theme song, and just enjoyment of a monster, unique designness, all of these things culminate into it being the best because it just separates it from the rest. It is unfucking heard of just how different Primordial Malzeno is compared to the rest of these guys. A whole tier of his own. Enjoyment factor, design factor, fucking is it bullshit or not? Also armor will probably play a role into it, but not as big. But a bunch of different factors, whereas the worst of the worst is because they suck to fight. Their mechanic feels hard for stupid reasons, and it's not even hard, it's just like, you made this fucking, like, for example, this piece of shit. You made him unenjoyable because his fucking shell is so goddamn hard. He's screaming every 3 fucking seconds. Like, oh my god, they're just terrible. Overall, unenjoyment the best way I could describe it, TLDR, enjoyment factor aesthetically, physically, and mechanically is what kind of this tier list goes off of. That's why he's at the fucking bottom. He's so bad. He's so fucking bad. Anyways, hopefully that helped Tickle Plus, and Jaggy probably even said it better. They're ranking it based on design, attacks, battle tune, and monster cries. Pretty much. But, yeah. Great. Fucking... Barioth, right? Barioth, yeah. Barioth came out in, like, 4, right?
Oh.
Anyways, Barioth, in Rise, I like Barioth in Rise. I would say he's a cool guy. I like him more than Diablos. I certainly like him more than Gold Rathian. But, like, he's, I'd put him here, but I'd also be okay with putting him in okay. Barioth is just Barioth. Like, cool design, saber-tooth fucking cat. I know I held him real high in World, I think. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's a cool guy. I'd put him in cool guy. I like Barioth. I think he's cool. He's not a stupid ice monster that I fucking hate. Ice Blight still sucks. But he's fun. He's challenging. He's like an icy Nargacuga, but also doesn't feel like Nargacuga. I think he's super cool. I like him.
Yeah, I think I'd be comfortable with cool guy. I was kind of leaning the same way where he'd either be cool guy or okay. Just because, like, that's just how he is. He's an alright monster. He's a speedy boy. He hits okay damage. He feels like just like a medium monster, like another stepping stone to reach the great ones. But that doesn't mean that he's necessarily bad. It's like a good stepping stone.
I agree.
Feel the same about that. It's it changes things up instead of being like the big, like bulky ones that like beat you up. This one actually like jumps around you and stuff. So it does change things up, which is a really nice thing to do.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, boys.
If I wanted to add like a gripe to it, though,
Yeah, go for it.
I those tornadoes that occur, those are kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, he does do that. I forgot about that. Yeah, those are pretty annoying, but it could be worse, which we'll get.
You like the Kushala?
Yeah, we'll get there. Tickle Soul, thank you. I figured it was the case, but I need to hear it from your perspective. I used to watch my college roommate play this so much. It's crazy, Tickle Plus. Like, this game, this franchise, I'll say this real fast and then we'll move on, but this series went under my radar for so long. I got it when I got my Wii U for the first time, and I was like, oh, this game looks cool. I played it. I was like, this game sucks. Never played it again. It was like one hunt, literally, not even. And then World came out. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try again. Gave it a try. I sucked. Whatever. Then I came back because Wilds was like, oh, yeah, what's up, brother? We're going to make World but better. And I was like, dude, this game actually looks so much fun. Maybe I'll give the series another chance. Went back to World with Haster and Migrating. Had the fucking time of my life. Killed Fatalis 3 times. It's a great game. Like, it can be a little hard to get into depending on which one you pick. But it's a real good franchise. I know it's super weavy, but my god, it's just so satisfying. It's just hunting monsters. Such a simple concept, but executed so well. I can make a whole fucking video about that another time, but for now, tier list. Sorry about that, boys. Next up, Nargacuga. I love Nargacuga. I would put him right here. Nargacuga is a solid monster. Has that classic jungle predator vibe where he's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and he's like hopping around. He's smacking you. He smacks you with his tail. Gets stuck. He gets fucking stuck with his tail, and it's like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I've fallen, stepbrother, in the laundry basket. Please help me. And then you just smack his ass a bunch. He's fun. He's not too super bullshit. I don't think he has the bleed mechanic in this one. Does he?
I think he does, but it's bleed, so who cares?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? I hate bleed.
Yeah, bleed wasn't really something to worry about in Rise.
No, it wasn't, and I'm very thankful for that, because bleed is ass. The only time bleed was fucking apparent was goddamn Shogun Centaur. We'll get to him. But Nargacuga, love him. I would put him next to Tobi Kadachi.
I think I'd be okay with that. He is kind of like a maybe even quicker version of Toby without the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe if like Toby and Barioth had a non-elemental baby, that's kind of what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's all right. I would probably put him in cool guy, but I'm okay with love him too.
Yeah, I could see like either love him or like cool guy. Again, with the whole like speed monster changing it up, so it's not like just the big ones.
Fuck.
It's like not really throwing just like only elemental attacks with like some of the other ones. This one's just like, I'm gonna use what is it? It has those spines.
Yeah, those little tail spines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. Hell yeah. We love you, Nargacuga. Man, this tier list is going pretty good so far, but we haven't gotten to the super low lows yet, so we'll get there. Speaking of Silver Rathalos, I'm just kidding. I actually like Silver Rathalos. I would put him, like, probably here. Like, Silver Rathalos, yes, it's a reskin, so knock it down a peg or two. But, I mean, Gold Rathians, I'd put it right next to Gold Rathian, actually. Silver Rathalos, stronger, faster, tougher, cooler. It's like a reskin monster, but done a little cooler. It's still kind of lame, because, like, that reskin slot could have been used for a different monster. But if they picked a reskin, cool guy. They made Rathalos cooler, for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. It probably belongs like on top of.
Yeah, like literally, like
Rathian,
right
not
there.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's
It's just the same
Rathian
thing.
applied to Rathalos.
Yeah.
I like how, even though it's like a reskin, they treat it kind of like, oh hey, this is a unique boss. It's got like the whole like special boss arena for it.
Right. I do like the arena and Rise as well. That's cool. But yes, continue. I'm sorry.
So it's like, it appears not just like a reskin, but like an actual challenge monster.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
So, it's a good one.
Good one. Okay, guy. Speaking of, from fucking mere moments ago. I hate him. Shogun Senator. Like, look. cool monster because he's a crab. But, like, oh, he just sucks. Like, he could have been so much cooler. I do like that he uses a dead monster from the previous games as his shell, which would put him in some other tier, but God. He just kind of sucks to fight. He's uninteresting. He's basic. Like, I liked him at first, but the more I fought him, like, okay, this guy is kind of lame. His water gun is funny, but his bleed attack sucks. His stupid fucking underground attack sucks. He's kind of a shit monster.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but any monster that has like an exoskeleton, so like any of the insect ones, the crustaceans,
They
all just
suck.
seem to- yeah, they're just bad. And he is definitely not an exception to that, I would say.
It's like I didn't think overall it was terrible, but like it wasn't really the best. That's for certain. It's like it wasn't really like that challenging to fight, but yeah, it wasn't really that interesting either.
So bad.
There's also like, I think he has the same problem that you were talking about with Magnamalo earlier, because I don't know, I get this feeling that he was in like a shit ton of quests for like no goddamn reason.
Yes. No, he definitely was. He was in, like,
Oh yeah, he is.
he's in so many fucking quests. So yeah, that doesn't help his case either. And when you fight him once, you're just like, you want to be done with it. Like, you don't want to farm his armor. Not even for, like even in, like, because he's the first high rank monster you get to. You're not like, I want to farm him so I at least have some better armor than low rank. It's just, sorry, master rank. I don't want to just use high rank. I need master rank. You don't even want to farm him for that. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say yeah, it's like one of the first master rank ones you see, and I remember specifically actually like going for its armor because I was just like I needed better armor.
Ugh, so ass. He's so ass. We'll leave him in shit. Did you have any final thoughts, Migrating or Haster?
Nope.
Alright. Yo, Vito, play some old school RuneScape, my boy. I can't get into old school RuneScape. Maybe I'll play it for the 24-hour stream. So I'll keep that in mind. I can't say how long I'll play it for, but I'll give it a shot. Just for you, Tickle Puss. How about that? Just for you, I'll give it a shot. Old school RuneScape. I'll throw it up on the 24-hour stream. We'll give it a shot. Next up, is this Narwa the All-Mother? No, this one is. This one's, if you don't play as a Wii Tot, it'd be hard to get into these days. Yeah, true. This is, what the fuck is it? So this one's Ibushi.
Normal Narwa, right?
Narwa, yeah, it is normal Narwa. I wouldn't say it's shit, but it's kind of bad. Like, cool design, cool theme. I like the arena that it's in. It's fun to break its parts and smack its nuts, but the biggest fucking problem I have with it is it floats. It floats, it moves around too much, and it's kind of underwhelming as like a boss character, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's kind of bad. Like, I'd be okay with putting it in okay, but I think it's easily kind of bad.
Yeah, I would probably put it in terrible, just because.
Really?
Like, yeah, there is not a single part of the fight that I like, and there's a decent bit to complain about, I would say. Like,
Fair
going
enough.
into the guns and just shooting again, they took something from
Yeah.
Rampage and put it in normal
Yeah.
guns. He's floating around, as you said. I don't find his, like, attacks to be, like, very interesting or engaging. It's mostly just, like, a bunch of build up for an attack, then he does the attack, and then it's pretty easy to dodge most of the time. It's just not interesting. There's not a single time I would be like, oh yeah, I want to fight Narwa. Usually if
Me
I have
too.
to fight Narwa, even then I'm like, oh my god, this fucker again.
Yeah, I agree. This one is pretty bad. Along with what's been said, it has also like the same issues Xenojiba had, where it's like they try to make it like the big, cool like end game thing, and it just doesn't live up to it.
It's just ass. Terrible? We're all putting it in terrible?
Yeah.
Alright, terrible. Hold on, let me read the chat real fast. If you didn't play as a Wii Tot, it'd be hard to get into these days. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem I'm running into. Gotta be dosed early, true. A random part just fell out of the sewing machine? Jesus Christ, Ticklepuss. We gotta take a look at that. Go ahead.
Okay, but in here, nah, it's just like you played old school RuneScape before, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played old school RuneScape way back in. But I don't know, it just wasn't for me.
Ah.
My brother really liked RuneScape. He still plays the fuck out of old school RuneScape.
I remember just like middle school library, just everybody loads of RuneScape.
My middle school. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was just funny times.
Good times. Go shower and wake up. Well, enjoy the shower, Jaggy. Wake up soon. Wish you the best of luck at your gig. Fucking. I think my childhood game. It was a toss-up. It was Roblox and Pop Tropico were my childhood games. It was a very... Oh, and Webkins. I was a very innocent kid. So, yeah. There you go. Good times. But, anyways. Lucent Nargacuga. Best of them. Not as good as any of these. Well... I don't think Lucent Nargacuga is cooler than Magnamalo, but Lucent Nargacuga is better Nargacuga. He's one of the best of the reskins. He's one of the few times where the reskin is better. He is like, oh, look at me, I'm Nargacuga, the apex predator. Oh, but guess what? You can't see me, except if you pay attention, my fucking eyes are glowing. And the fucking, if I'm remembering this correctly, the arena fight with him goes deaf, right? Like there's a point where it goes completely silent, right? When he does a big attack or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so sick. Like the first time I fought him, I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. It's just Nargacuga, great sword, shoulder tackle. But then it goes quiet. I'm like, huh? Where is he? And then I get fucking one shot out of nowhere. Like, oh god, it's Lucent Nargacuga, and his fucking glowing red eyes. He's so eerie. He's so cool. He's an edgy monster done right. He's one of the best of them. I love Lucent Nargacuga.
Yeah, I do agree that he's basically a better version of Nargacuga.
He's so sick, dude.
What I put it? Yeah, I guess low of best of them is fair enough. Because he is pretty cool. He's pretty unique. Nargacuga, I feel like was supposed to be stealthy originally, but then it's just kind of not. He just kind of jumps around all over the place. So finding a way to actually implement stealth in a monster in a way that actually feels like not bad, it was pretty interesting.
Say, along with how I said earlier with the Silver Athlos, you got the unique arena, so it's like, instead of just like a reskin, it's more a challenge monster. They do the same thing here, I think, right? Was it the special arena for this one? I forgot.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
arena.
it was special.
Okay, so I was remembering that correctly. Yeah, because of that, it's like, it's got the whole feel of just like, yeah, this is gonna be something unique, and then it does like the whole turn invisible thing. And it's just like, ooh, something definitely unique's going on here.
So fucking cool. We love Lucent Nargacuga. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, and then because it's just Nargacuga still, with like some additional stuff to it, it's fun.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I love this guy. He's so cool. There must be good mountain biking near you. Zona got that sandstone super #grippy. Jesus. I mean, probably. I'm not a big mountain biker. Also, welcome in if you just joined. We're finishing up. Well, we're halfway through the Monster Hunter Rise tier list. A little less. Oh, Jinx is in here too. Welcome, Jinx. Hope you're having a good morning. Welcome, Ordinary Demiguy. Welcome, Undercover Drought. Chiro Gaming, welcome in. Big ups to you guys for joining. Hope you're all well and having a lovely day. But yeah, we're going to be continuing this tier list. We watched some Wilds footage earlier, and then we're going to get into Monster Hunter Frontier as our next challenge. But that'll come later. Don't you worry. Ooh, sorry. Anyways. I hate this guy. Worse than fucking Magma Almudron. It could have been such a cool concept. The only good thing about this guy is knocking him out of the water. He kind of sucks. Like, I want to like him. I really, really, really do want to like him. Oh, but he's just so... Plesiosoth or whatever his fucking name is. He's just so unfun, man. What the fuck just happened to Monster Hunter Frontiers?
It just became daytime.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the shit? Anyways,
Yeah.
I want to like him. I want to like him, but he's just... he's so hard to like. Because, like, he's cool, but, like, he sucks. Oh, go on, Haster.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it before in the world tier list. There's something about Piscine Wyvern as well that's just not great. They have the same problem as Exoskeleton, where there's just like none of them are enjoyable for some reason. And I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's just that they're, you know, it might just be that he's just completely uninteresting. The most interesting thing he does is like make mud, but not even a way where he's like throwing it off and rolling around in it like Baroth, who also has like other things on top of that. He just swims around, he makes mud, and he flops, and that's just kind of it. And yet they keep bringing him back for some reason. I wish they would just let the fish die.
Oh.
Be ready for him in Frontier.
Don't say that.
Oh no.
Don't say that. Oh, bouncing off that Frontier, everyone listening, including you two, I've heard through the grapevine. I don't know how confirmed this is. I've heard through the grapevine that Monster Hunter Frontier has underwater features.
You mean Wilds?
Wild, sorry. Fuck.
Oh.
So I
Was
don't.
that in any of the videos earlier?
It was, so when we were watching Maximilian Dude, he said, like, oh, there's some underwater gameplay or features. I don't know what that means to that extent. It could be try. I doubt it is, but there's hope. You have underwater
know.
features, I do.
I saw a
Chris
clip
again.
where the guy was like swimming underwater,
No
but
way.
it wasn't really like confirmed that there's any like actual hunting underwater.
There's hope, chat. There's hope.
Honestly, I don't even really want the underwater back.
Me neither, but
some
it'd
of
be
the
cool.
monsters would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, actually, that is a good point. Try actually did like water monsters pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like-
Yeah, we got this fucking Piscean nerd.
Yeah, we really.
Do you think it's because you can actually fight them underwater, or is it just like better to try?
I think they were just better monsters overall. They had better movesets. They were more interesting. Like, if you look at Legiacris with his fucking lightning electrodes underwater that was, like, able to make explosions all around him. Or, well, not explosions, but, you know, lightning. And also, he was still, like, kind of fun to fight on the surface. I think it was just a better overall design with, like, the moveset and also how they look. Pretty much, you know, kind of the way that we're ranking this tier list.
Damn. We might have.
Whereas you just have fucking Gyrototos, who's just like round turd.
He's so bad. Any thoughts migrating? I'm sorry if I cut you off there.
No, I always thought like this fish was really annoying to fight, and I always found it like the greatest pain when it jumps up and just starts flopping around. And you're like, please stop! I'm trying to kill you here.
He's so ass. I hate this guy. We all in agreement?
Yeah,
So
it's the
fucking
turd that won't flush.
Scoring to Magnamalo. Again, shoutouts to Weeb Samurai. But, oh man. Scoring Magnamalo has the theme. Oh, whoops. He has the Magnamalo. He is Magnamalo, but cooler and better. The in-game explanation is like, oh, you remember that Magnamalo that you beat up? Yeah, he wasn't the real Magnamalo. This is the Magnamalo from the old days that Elder Fugen fought to a standstill. Comes back and is like, hey, I hear you're a pretty tough hunter. Give me a fucking warrior's death. And so he smacks the shit out of you with grown-ass arm blades, hotter fire, faster, different moveset, more evasion, has 3 shots instead of 1 with his tail, and he's got a fucking missing eye. He's sick. I love him. He's the coolest fucking cat around. Scorn Magnamalo. Such a great fight. Again, if we weren't carried by fucking Weebless Samurai or whatever his name was, we'd be fucking having a tough time.
He wasn't there for that.
Oh, well, he's still a cool monster.
For me, he's just reskin Magnamalo.
Damn.
Like, he's got, like, minor alterations to some of his movesets, but I don't think it's really enough to be too significant. I think he has, like, a new big attack, but even then, I remember finding that underwhelming. I was like, oh, I was
Damn.
expecting more from that. So I actually would probably just... I would put him below Magnamalo, honestly. Just because, again, it's Magnamalo with, like, maybe 4 more moves, and then also reskin.
Damn. Unfortunate.
And then I had already my gripes with the regular Magnamalo. This one kind of just shows up with a different coat of paint, and you're like, oh no.
Not again. Damn. I guess you can't appreciate flavor text these days. But no, I get your guys' gripes for sure. I see where you're coming from. Below Magnamalo, that's where he'll go. Still, one of the best of them, because he's Magnamalo, and we love him. So, very cool. What is that? Velkhana?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Velkhana. Actually, yeah, I would put Velkhana... Iceborne's payoff... I've seen so many videos on YouTube when people are talking about Iceborne. Oh, Velkhana is such a cool monster. He's so awesome. I loved fighting it. Velkhana is the most boring, most basic, most underwhelming payoff of all fucking Monster Hunter world, and just a wasted slot in Rise. He sucks. Sorry, she sucks. Her ice attacks, like, oh, they're okay, but, like, they're just so lame. They're lame, and Ice Blight sucks, and I hate it, but fuck, that's the meme here. But, oh my god, Velkhana's so lame. Velkhana's dumb, lame, stupid. Not fun to fight. The fucking skills you get from it, you know, pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but god, it's not worth it. Velkhana's lame, dude. Velkhana's so lame. And its theme is just like... It's like, what? Am I playing fucking Bomberman Generations? What's happening? Which, Bomberman Generations, great game. But, what the fuck, Velkhana? You could have been so much cooler. Velkhana could have been way cooler. But no! They cheaped out on Velkhana in both Rise and World. And for that reason, I hate Velkhana. I'd be okay with terrible, though.
Yeah, I would probably put in kind of bad, just because it's, I don't have too much issue with Velkhana, other than that she is pretty bland.
She's an Elder
as
Dragon.
an Elder Dragon.
Ugh.
Yeah. But, I mean, when I think about whether or not I want to fight Velkhana, there's never a time where I'm, like, completely disgusted or turned off by it. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I still feel willing to do it, and it doesn't feel too much like a chore when I do it. Because of that, I would just say kind of bad, because it's not something I'd go out of my way to do, but I don't hate it.
I'd say Velkhana, like, wasn't, like, that interesting as a Elder Dragon, but it's like, I didn't quite hate it as much as you do.
I fucking hate
It was very overwhelming. I highly agree with that. So, because of that, it's just like, they try to hype it up, but you see kind of like through the hype, and you're like, eh.
Would we be okay with top of shit, lower kind of bad?
Yeah.
Migrate?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's just so disappointing. Velkhana could have been really cool. Like, it's got a cool design, but, like, it's just underwhelming. Just so underwhelming. Ay. Let me read the chat real fast. Let's see. Undercover Drow with the emotes. Thank you, Underground. Just a little thread play. Let's just screw from the outside. Just want to build tension in the chat. Oh, okay. The thing I'm confused now is why there's so much drag in the system. Take it apart, I'm no fool, but I cannot find the thing causing it to be hard in the cycle. Only be saving a month, need a better machine. Damn. Well, it's cool that you have a sewing hobby. I would love to do that, but I have ADHD, and I'm terrible. And I'm also streaming, so there's that. That's my hobby. But there's so much to do in life. We won't get to that, but in sewing is more outdoorsy fabrics, pretty resistive, cool. Motor belt's fine. My dad uses a suit. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. We got that childhood love. Look at this guy. But Haster is not turned on like he is with Electrion. That's true.
Oh, if only.
If only. Oh, I'm not a scaly. That clip's so good. Oh, it's so good. Love it. Okay. We're in the Risen Teostra territory now. Oh, brother. Teostra is kind of a shit. It's kind of a bad monster. But Risen Teostra, if you appreciate a harder Teostra, great. It would go up a tier, but I do not like Risen Teostra. He's just Teostra. Well, no, actually. Okay, I hate the Risen concept, but it works for Teostra because he's the Emperor of Flame. But that's flavor. I'm just going to put him in kind of bad. Teostra, kind of bad. The attack, Big Bomb, cool. But he also has another one, which is just, oh, I'm so mad, roar. And then he blows up again. He's just faster, harder. Kuros cured Teostra. And I already think Teostra's kind of bad. So I would put him here.
Me personally, I mean, I think he deserves to be in kind of bad. I would say that, well, we can get to normal Teostra when we get to normal Teostra. Yeah. But essentially, I would say Risen Teostra is about one down from Teostra.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think this is okay.
So, I don't think I actually fought this one, and because it's Teostra though, I don't like Teostra.
Kind of bad it is. Fuck you, Teostra. I personally fucking hate Teostra, but kind of bad seems appropriate. Rathalos. You can't really hate Rathalos. Well, you can if you're me, but I respect Rathalos. He went through the grind. He started from the bottom. Now he's here. Solid monster. Great breakable parts. Design for his time. Very unique. Timeless classic. Some people would love Rathalos. I would say Rathalos is top of cool guy. I'd be okay with top of cool guy for Rathalos.
Probably put him in love him, but that's because I feel the same way about Rathian, kind of. Because I mean, even though they're pretty similar physically, I think they have like pretty darn different movesets. Rathalos focuses a lot more on like flying around and hitting you with his tail, but not like poisoning you, just doing crazy corkscrews and stuff. I think he's a classic. He's stuck around this long for a reason. I would probably put him in love him.
I would put Rathalos in there as well.
Okay.
Just very solid monster. Like you already mentioned, there's a reason why it's stuck around for so long, and it sticks with that whole thing in Rise, where it's just like, yeah, fun monster to fight overall.
Hell yeah. Rathalos retains his crown in love him. Would you put him above Toby or below?
I would do above.
I think I actually like Rathalos more than Toby, yeah.
Alright, there we go. Let's take a look here at chat. I'm going to get bored with this soon. I ordered fabric that has a raw meat pattern printed on it, and I'm making meat bags for my friends for their bikes. That's kind of cool. The main driver cam thing. Vito, I'm a cybersecurity engineer, and I hate my life. Holy shit, I want to work with real things that exist and I can touch. I understand all too well what you mean, Ticklepuss. I am a, let's just say, I'm in the auto sales finance side of things, so I know what you mean. I work from home 90% of the time. Anyways, get me a job. I can make you anything. Sorry, killing the tier list mood. Nah, you're good, Ticklepuss. Appreciate you, communicating with me this way. Very nice. I hope you get a better job, though, Ticklepuss. I'm not looking for one, but I would like a change of pace in my environment, too. Anyways, Risen Kushaladora. I already hate Kushaladora. So, like, he's definitely not as bad as the fucking fish, but I hate him. You guys didn't fight Risen Kushaladora, but based off what I've said about all the Risen monsters, I'm sure you can come up with a suitable opinion here. Fuck Kushaladora. This guy sucks. Wasted slot of an Elder Dragon again. He's like, oh, I'm a wind god. But I suck and I'm so boring. Tornadoes. He's better in Rise than he was in World, but I still hate him. He still sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if we were talking about normal Kushaladora, I would actually say normal one is probably worse than Girotodos, just because he's so fucking annoying with his wind attacks and the tornadoes and all that.
I'm fine with that. Continue, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I still haven't fought in the Risen one, which I assume I would probably just think he's worse version of Kushaladora, so don't want to say too much about it. But when we get to Kushaladora, I can start shitting on him.
Okay, great.
Yeah, kind of in the same boat. Like, Kushalador's been like annoying one to fight, but I haven't fought this one, so I can't quite say how more annoying this one would be.
Well, take it from me. He sucks. Okay. Oh, man. Sorry, I gotta read chat again. My fiance will allow us financial freedom soon, then I can pursue my passions. Hell yeah, Ticklepuss, let's fucking go. Gonna be donating subs to you day in and day out. Okay, wait, slow down, Ticklepuss, hold on. I appreciate the support, but don't donate as much to me as you want. Don't feel like you're obligated to, and don't send me like $1 million. I know you won't, but take care of yourself and your fiance first. I appreciate you, but take care of yourself, big dog. Treating this sewing machine like a British-made car. If it isn't leaking oil, it ain't working. Fair enough. Oh man, all right, we got a fucking banger. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. That's right, baby. Fuck you, advertisement. I need an ad blocker. Is that Borderlands 4? They're making another one. Don't care. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. He's back. If you liked him in fucking World, you're gonna like him when we rise to the grind. Zinogre, absolutely one of the best of them. I like him more than Rajong for sure. That's just me biased as fuck. I'm gonna put him there, but he's fucking Zinogre. Dude, he's so... That theme sells it alone. Electric fucking Wolverine guy who's fun to fight. He's not super bullshit. His attacks are predictable, but not too predictable, where it feels like back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Got a cool roar. His charge up mechanic, you can knock him out of it. But when he charges up, oh, you're gonna pay the price. His fucking lightning balls. Zinogre's cool. He's fun. His design's sick. His armor's sick. His weapons are cool. His theme makes my cock go doing. I love him. Best of them, for sure. Biased opinion.
I mean,
Sorry.
he's again one of those classic monsters, I would say, who keeps coming back for a reason. He's just a very solid monster overall. And he also has like a pretty unique physical design and all that. His fight was pretty good. There's not really any attacks in it that I'm too bothered by, except for the one that has like no startup, where he just starts running straight forwards and it just hurts you for some reason. That one's a bit like eh. But other than that, overall very solid monster. I personally would probably put him like below Magnamalo, but I'm also okay with him just being there.
I'd say like Snogre's always been a fun fight, like it was my bound against it. Its moveset is very fun to play against, and it's not like a ridiculous it's not kind of like ridiculous moves. Maybe that one charge attack I'm just not remembering off the top of my head, so I just can't like picture it right now.
Fair enough.
But other than that, very fun.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna leave him here since I got the okay by Haster, and it's 2 against 1. Even though you've pretty much said the same thing, migrating. But yeah, we love Zinogre. He's I love it when you say he's a timeless classic, because it's so true. Like, timeless classic isn't something I throw around. Well, I'm not saying you do, but it's not something I say often. But Zinogre is absolutely a timeless classic. Like these, these guys. I mean, Malzeno's probably not going to show up anytime ever again, which is very sad. I would love to see more of him, but like timeless classic for sure. He's here for a reason, man. We love Zinogre. Cool fucking guy. Aw, man.
I think Malzeno could actually show up again, because there's no like mechanics in it that are specific to wire bugs like there is for Magnamalo.
Yeah, but he would feel so out of place. I don't know. I don't think Capcom would do it. I don't think they have the balls to do it. But if they do, just imagine a Monster Hunter Wilds Malzeno. Holy fuck. That fight would be fun. That fight would be a lot of fun. Oh, man. Somnicanth. I think Somnicanth's okay. Not amazing. The biggest negative I have with Somnicanth, the fucking sleep effects that it has. Oh no, that's Aurora Somnicanth, isn't it? Or does regular Somnicanth do it too?
I don't think regular does.
Okay. Then we'll say that. I like Somnicanth because it's like a little otter thing that just kind of like, it's unique that it backpedals around. It takes its fucking it takes like its rock or like a nut or something, and it like smacks it a couple times like an otter and flashbangs you. I think that's cute and a cool mechanic. Stupid, but I appreciate it. It's not bad for being a water monster. It doesn't have any super annoying attacks that I can think of off the top of my head. It does have one sleep breath move, just one, but that's fine because it's pretty predictable. I enjoy Somnicanth. I like it. I would put it in okay. I think it's okay.
I think I could agree with that. As you said, it's a pretty unique design in turn, and also its behavior is kind of unique. In terms of fighting it, it's kind of one of the ones where I'm never really opposed or in favor of it. There may actually even be times where I'm in favor of it, because it does feel like one of those kind of squishy ones that is
it's fun to beat up.
Just like beat up, yeah. So I'm okay with it being okay.
Yeah, I'd say overall it's just like an okay monster. It didn't feel like it did anything really stand out other than just like it can, like, well, the normal one doesn't put you to sleep, they don't this, but it's also got the benefit of being the one of the monster that swims around and isn't completely annoying, looking at Gyrototus.
Yeah, fuck, man. Hell yeah. I'm glad we all agree. Somnicant, did it come out in Rise or has it been around for a while?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a Rise one.
Well, if it's a Rise one, good job, Rise. Good job. Nice addition to the series. Let me read chat real fast. He's already dreading me getting another job. True. Oh, 1 bit. Thank you for the bit, Ticklepuss. Hell yeah. Appreciate the bit, my guy. Even if it was a prank, I appreciate you. Lube the shit out of this bitch. Oh my god, he lubed the fuck out of his machine. But yes, I am dreading people getting higher paying jobs because then they're like, oh, disposable income, tax write-offs, donating to my favorite streamer. Haha. I don't know if that's true, but anyways. Thank you. Violet Mitsuzune. I think Violet Mitsuzune is a cool guy. I love Violet Mitsuzune. Wait. Yeah, I love Violet Mitsuzune. I actually like Violet Mitsuzune this much. Takes the bubble bath monster, adds a twist to it. Hey, do you like oil? No? Guess what? I have oil, and I'm gonna light your ass on fire with violet flames. I'm also faster. I'm more aggressive. I do more spins, but not obnoxious enough spins. A cool spin like, oh shit, watch out for that spin. Better take it out. Whoopam, whoopam. I still have my cool buff bubbles that will buff you if you're paying attention. I'm a little faster, so you gotta pay attention. But I think it takes Mitsuzune, reskins it, and says, hey, this is a Mitsuzune that's appropriate for your rank. Overall, amazing design, fantastic song, and it's a lot of fun to fight Violet Mitsuzune. It doesn't feel like I'm banging my head into a wall with a lot of these reskins where I'm just like, God, I hate this fucking reskin. Or, God, this reskin's just harder and looks different. Fuck! This one feels like a unique twist on Mitsuzune, and I love it. It's on brand. Mwah, beautiful.
Yeah, it does do one of the things that a lot of reskins fail to do, which is actually adding like new things to the monster rather than just changing it up. And it doesn't feel like it's just a few moves. It actually feels like a pretty significant amount of them are different. And even the ones they already do have tend to have like different effects, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Like the one where he kind of like slides in a circle and then leaves behind puddles. He didn't used to leave behind the puddles that have like, the fire in them or the gasoline, whatever the hell it is. I don't know why, but when I was fighting him, I remember being kind of like bored and sleepy, but that might have just been because I was tired or something. But I mean, I think like if I were to look at it objectively, he is just kind of a better version of Mitsuzune. Oh yeah, he also has like the tracking bubbles and stuff. Oh yeah, he's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I'd say like it is definitely a very fun Mitsuzune. The whole it really does change everything up with what they did on this one. So it doesn't quite feel like it's only a reskin. So that makes it really good.
Fuck yeah. Glad you guys like Mitsuzune, Violet Mitsuzune as much as I do. I fucking love this monster. Look, there's 3 fucking Mitsuzunes. But, yeah, hell yeah. Hold on, does this one have a different theme? I think this one has a different theme. Oh no, yeah. Let me see. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, once again, we're just gonna pick this up here.
The golden rule is mind your own damn
Ah,
business.
fuck.
Their policies are
Advertisements.
what destroy rural
Boo.
America. They
Boo. Well, guys, if you liked Zinogre, guess what? He's back, but again, this is a Thunderlord Zinogre, which only appears during one mission, but when he does, he's just cooler Zinogre. He kind of sucks because he's only here for a little bit, so I guess that would maybe knock him down, but goddamn, if he was around for a lot long, well, you can fight him in the Apex, which it's an Apex, rampage, but it sucks. But my god, I fucking love Thunderlord Zinogre. This guy's so sick, dude. I would put him up here for sure. No, I would put him here for sure, because again, he's still Zinogre, but this one you actually get to fight. This one only shows up, does a really cool thing against fucking Wind Serpent, whatever the fuck his name is. Is it Ibushi? No, it's... What is it?
You're talking to Amatsu?
Yeah, Amatsu. He only shows up for the Amatsu fight, but god, is his design so cool. He's like this version's unfightable... He's this fucking game's version of god dang Stygian Zinogre, but you can't fight this one unless you're doing a Rampage quest. So it might knock it down a few, but again, it's still Zinogre. He's still super, super fucking cool.
I mean, What is the actual difference between him other than damage and health?
Damage and he has more like lightning pouncing moves, so he like jumps around a little bit more. Not like an annoying amount, but like kind of like Magnamalo would, or yeah, no, like Nargacuga, more like Nargacuga. So he's a little more jumpy. He's got faster attacks and he readies himself a lot faster. So like when he finishes an attack, there's not a cooldown period. He also does some different unique lightning bolts, and he has like a lightning ground attack. He's got like a zigzag lightning spin attack. So he's pretty cool. I think so.
I don't even remember fighting him, honestly.
Oh.
So I might have fought him. I probably did in the Rampage, but I would assume that it's another Zinogre, so I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I'm kind of just leaning towards. I don't entirely think I actually fought this one, but I do remember seeing it during the Amatsu fight. So yeah, it looks cool.
There we go.
It's got that going for it. It's just an ogre.
Well, there we go, chat. He's a Zinogre. We'll leave him there. He deserves that. He's worked hard to get there.
Yeah. He should be higher than the other, I would assume.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right there?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, something like that.
We hate Kushaladora, chat. We literally... He's the wasted slot of an Elder Dragon like Velkhana. He sucks. Like, he could have been such a cool concept. Like, I want a really cool Wind Dragon. Like, maybe mini tornadoes for, like, breaths. Like, you know, like the classic RPG, I shoot a breath attack. It's a fucking mini tornado that homes on you and hits you. Oh, that would be cool. Like, a Beyblade fucking tornado attack would be so cool. Like, some wind blades would be sick. Like, he flaps his wings and just, you know, that would be cool. But no, he just yells at you. He creates a vortex. He shits out tornadoes. He flies. He sucks. The only redeeming quality this piece of shit guy has. Yes, RuneScape Beyblade tornadoes would be sick. But, God, the only redeeming quality he has is, like, you can knock him down once. Then you knock him down again. He's like, oh, fuck, I fell down. You hit him while he's down. Oh, fuck, I fell down. Hit him more while he's down. Oh, fuck, why do I keep doing this? That's his only redeeming quality. Other than that, shit. S-H-I-T. Shit. I hate him. I hate Kusado.
I wouldn't even say that was a redeeming quality just because you can do that with literally any monster. We just happened to do it on him.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to give him some benefit, but he sucks.
Nope, doesn't deserve it.
Oh, yeah, fuck this guy. God.
This guy stinks. He is passing wind.
Definitely a major pain. So, other than that, just don't exactly want to deal with like fighting it.
Shoutouts to Ticklepuss for the 1-bit. Thank you, Ticklepuss. And yes, welcome back, Jaggy. Great scene to come back to. Just mauling about Kushalador. I'm like that fucking senator from Star Wars Episode 1, Jar Jar's King or whatever. Hold on, let me take off my headset first. Wait, let me take off my glasses first. You know that guy? That's literally me right now.
It's like Boss Nass or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it is Boss Nass. Let's look this up.
I think that was his name, yeah.
Boss Nass. Yeah, there he is. Fuck this guy. I'll put him on the tier list next. Anyways.
Love him.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
Tetranodon.
Yeah, that's... Let me use it for Tetranodon. That's genius.
Use the one that's like down and to the right.
Which one? Oh, hold on.
Go back to the
This one?
Down to the right. No. On the left.
Oh, this one?
There you go.
Alright, perfect. Here, we'll see. There we go. Perfect. Let me add him here. You know what? We'll add him right... No, don't download this. Upload it. There we go. Alright, Tetranodon. We fucking love Tetranodon. Tetranodon is a fat man. Here, I'll show you what actual Tetranodon looks like, chat, so you can look.
What are you talking about? That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly... Look, it's literally him. Monster Hunter Rise.
Forgot the N.
It's fine, he's right there. There he is, Tetranodon. He's a big sumo fat man, who's also introduced by Old Man, so he's got that going for him. But I love Tetranodon. He's so goofy. He's so chunky. He shoots out water and he goes, "Blah," and he vores you, which is fucking hilarious. He gets super fat. Aster loves getting vored by him. And he's so early on, like, you just love him. You love Tetranodon. Like, I love Tetranodon. I would say I love him this much. I love Tetranodon. He's so much fun. He's like a tutorial. He's Rise's Great Jagras. He is 100% Rise's Great Jagras. I love him.
I would probably say it's even better just because the kind of sumo stuff is more of an interesting theme, and also the fact that he's kind of like based on a kappa is kind of cool. And I don't think Jagras can actually vor you. It just vores the Aptonath or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
The herbivore ones. But yeah, Tetranodon. He's also really fun to beat up, I would say, especially when he's got the big belly and he fucking pukes all over himself.
Yeah. And he goes like, oh, fuck, and rolls back.
Yeah. He's one of those ones that's also just one of the ones that are fun to beat up all the time.
Fuck.
I'd say, yeah, that one's always fun to fight. It's one that you find early on, and you can just like enjoy coming back to as well.
Fuck yeah. We love Tetranodon. Oh, I hope he's in Wilds. I doubt he will be, but I would love to see him back. I mean, he could be.
To see it.
Yeah. He would fit the environment, I would think.
Probably the what is it, the Crimson Forest or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that would be cool to see him there. Oh, that'd be so cool. Weaponized autism, knowing things and stuff. True. Absolutely, Ticklepuss. And if you're autistic, we love you. It's not a shame. I'm autistic technically because I have ADHD. We just call it as it is around here, chat. And again, disclaimer, if I'm too edgy and based for you, there's another streamer out there for you. So, there you go. But if you're here to stay, I welcome you. Anyways, imagine designing a sewing machine with this kind of part. Yeah, true. Alright, anyways, Legambi. I like Legambi. I think Legambi's a cool guy. I would put him here, above these two dickheads. I would also settle for okay, but Legambi, he's cool because he's like a snow bunny that rolls a fucking snowball at you. He does a big butt bounce. He has a little bit of the same moveset as Azeros, only for like the big and like 1-2 swipe, but he only does it twice, so I appreciate that. I like his fucking sliding on his belly attack. I think he's a fun monster. Unique design. Early on that he's fun to beat up. And when you knock him down, he's like, oh, shit. He's just fun to fight. I think he's a cool guy. I would put him in love him, but that's just me.
I would put him in kind of bad, honestly.
Damn.
Yeah, I just do not enjoy him at all. He has like a pretty basic moveset. He borrows the parts from the other bear. I forgot his name.
Azeros.
You already said it, but yeah. He borrows some of that stuff when it comes to the swiping. And then he just kind of slides around. In terms of actually fighting him, I've never really have fun with it.
Aww.
It's not something that I absolutely dread doing, but I just don't like the fight.
Fair enough.
See, I'd say this one's like very forgettable.
Damn.
That's the thing. So, I would put it like probably an okay because of that. Like, I know I fought it. I just can't say there was like anything in particular that really stood out.
Fair
for
enough.
It, like being interesting.
Fuck. Well, we okay with bottom of okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. I'll ban you if you don't like our content. Take the shout room with you. Thanks, Jaggy. Appreciate you. Fuck yeah, ban Vito. Oh god, ban me from my own stream. Did I ever watch Viva La Bam? It sounds familiar. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe when I was maybe way back in the day. I can't remember. Maybe. There's the strong maybe, Ticklepuss. But, I'm Don Vito. Let me look him up. Literally. Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, literally me. Here, for those of you wondering in the stream, that's literally me, by the way. Very accurate. Oh my god, what a fucking unit. What an absolute unit of society. Well, I've seen enough of that. Thank you, Ticklepuss. Very cool, Kanye. Alright, mods, ban Ticklepuss. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. That's funny. Yeah, I remember now, Ticklepuss. I forgot about that guy. Kezu. Okay, let me pick up my camera for this. I love you too, Ticklepuss. You fucking absolute unit. Let me see where. Okay. Okay. Alright, chat. Here, let me pick this up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So you can really understand just how much I fucking hate Kezu. You thought Basarios was bad. You thought Almudron was bad. Chat, there is nothing. You thought fucking Gormagala, Zora Magdaros was bad. Chat, nothing is worse than Kezu. Kezu is the worst, most disgusting, most fucking unreasonably skin tough monster the series has ever created. His theme's an absolute banger, though. True story. Fuck Kezu. He sucks. His theme sucks. He doesn't have a theme. He's ugly. He's what my penis looks like if I were to get castrated. Like, oh my god. He's disgusting. Why is a fucking bald chicken with a penis for a fucking biology inspiration walking around with Thunder Blight, a fucking roar that every 2 seconds where you're perma fucking locked, and he sucked. He takes up a slot. He has a pee-pee suction. He sticks to the ceiling. I hate him. He's awful. I would rather take this fucking look. You see fucking Jetstream Sam's sword? I would much rather take this, keep it sheathed, load the fucking magazine, put it so far up my ass it comes out my mouth, pull the trigger and blow myself to smithereens, and still be alive for eternity. I would much rather do that than fight Kezu. Again. If he's in fucking Wilds, I'm gonna lose it. He has no right to be there. But guess what? He's probably gonna be in Wilds.
Yeah, I'm thinking best of him.
Okay, that's it. You're banned. You're done.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I can't really add much more to that. He's a pretty shit fight. He just fucking screams all the time, spits stuff up. He does a weird thing where he like starts to just take a step and then jumps at you, which I don't like that one. He's just a worse version of Giginox, honestly. And Giginox actually has a way cooler theme.
Does he actually have a theme?
Giginox, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It's got this fucking sick-ass piano theme.
Cool.
It's all spooky and stuff, yeah.
I'm sure we'll hear it later, though, in Frontiers, right?
No, if that's in Frontier.
Oh,
Well, bad game. Just kidding. Anyways, migrating.
He's a try only.
What are your thoughts on our chicken friend migrating?
Well, I think I prefer the chicken monsters. I know Hasser has heard me complain about in Frontier. The Ketsu just sucks. I think you molded quite accurately to how I feel about it.
I'm glad I could mold for the both of us. Oh, fucking Kezu. Chameleos. You know, Chameleos kind of grew on me. Like he's a cool. You know what? We'll put him in cool guy. Chameleos grew on me. I appreciate his goofiness. I like his little dance that he does. He goes with his tongue, and he like steals your fucking shit. I think that's a annoying mechanic, but I appreciate it. I like how you can flashbang him and his eyes blink separately. He's like, hold on, how do I do it? He's like, you know, he's a funny guy. He's cool. So, kind of a wasted Elder Dragon. So, like, I feel like he could be a normal dragon. But he's a cool guy. I like Chameleos. I appreciate him. Design's cool. Theme's goofy. Guy's goofy. And he's kind of fun to fight. I like the little smoke cloud mechanic. I think he's enjoyable. I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'd probably be okay with either cool guy or okay. He's just an okay guy, I would say. It's kind of cool that he's like a chameleon and also like turns invisible and stuff. Um, Poison monsters usually kind of annoy me, and he's not really an exception to that. Overall, but he also his poison attacks are like the only interesting attacks he has, I feel.
No, like when he licks you with his tongue, he steals shit from you, like your stamina or your health.
Oh, you mean like does he actually steal the spirit bugs or whatever they're called?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Birds?
yeah.
That's what I don't like spirit birds anyway, so I
Fair.
don't notice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm okay with either cool guy or okay though.
Hell yeah.
See, I'd say probably cool guy. Like the invisible feature is actually like something that I still think is pretty cool. Sure, it's supposed to be there to like kind of like annoy you, but like it's fun because it actually kind of like puts up a challenge in that case.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, cool guy. Not as cool as Ticklepuss, but cool guy. He's straight, ladies and gentlemen. True. My stop migrating said I prefer chicken monsters. I know. What the fuck? Gotta rank them based on how good you think they'd be as a nuggie. What the shit? Bro, I've donated 2 bits and I'm in 3rd place. You gotta pimp yourself out harder than that. Ticklepuss bits are around here aren't bits aren't the proper, well they are proper currency, but gifted subs is what I get the most. Bits are nice, but literally one man has donated at the top. You could see it at the top. He has donated a total of 139 subs over the course of my fucking career. That's a lot of money. That's a fucking lot of money. So we don't have bits, but we got subs around here. I don't care how this shit works. I don't do the Discords. I don't do the Discords or the Twitch bits. I'm a little kid. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Ticklepuss. But I appreciate the bits. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, cool. Anyways. Oh, Seregios. I love Seregios. I think Seregios is a portable monster, first of all, for those of you who want a little bit of a lore fact. PSP Monster Hunter. Anyways, Seregios is cool. He's got like a cool falcon scream, and he's like super quick, but not too quick where it's like, this is bullshit. He's like flying around. He has like talon attacks. He's got like a cool like sliding talon attack, and he does like a spin with one of his legs. He comes down, he shoots spines, he flies around. He does it all. Seregios is cool. I really like Seregios. You know what? I like Seregios this much. I love Seregios. I think he's one of the coolest additions to Monster Hunter. I'm glad he came back in Rise. He's awesome. He's so much fun. And his armor looks sick, dude. Oh, he's so cool. I love Seregios.
Yeah, honestly, Seregios to me is kind of like a diet Valstrox, but in a good way.
Damn. Go ahead. No, keep going. Keep going.
Well, no, I wasn't saying he's not on the level of Valstrox.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying if you wanted Valstrox to just be like a normal wyvern,
Norber.
that's kind of what, yeah, it's kind of what Seregios does in terms of like his role in the game, I would say. Just because he's flying around all the time, doing dive kicks, doing like flips and shit, attacking quickly, hitting with a decent amount of power. So because of that, yeah, I'd say love him.
Say, yeah, pretty high up there. It was a very well-designed monster, I'd say. And it was actually one of the few I was thinking to myself, it's like, yeah, I'd fight that again.
Hell yeah. I actually farmed this guy for his layered armor and his dual blades, because his dual blades fucking affinity is like 40% on his dual blades. It's nuts.
Yeah, I was thinking about actually farming him for the armor.
Yeah, dude, his armor's so sick. I would put him top of love him, for me personally. Any objections? Any special places you want to put him?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's good.
Hell yeah. Apex Azeros. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. He's like Azeros, but he's just tougher and he screams more. That's literally it. There's literally nothing special about Apex Azeros, so he's kind of bad, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
he's still Azeros. I'd put him at top of... He's definitely better than fucking Risen Teostra. But he's just kind of bad, because he's just a lazy reskin. I don't have much to say about him.
Yeah, there isn't much to say. He is just Azeros, but harder and more health and scream.
Yep.
Say, yeah, I'm gonna just agree with this. It's,
If you want to.
it's very much just, I'm gonna stream more.
Well, kind of bad it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bisha 10, better than Blood Orange Bisha 10. I would put him in okay above Lagambi. I like Bisha 10. He's a funny monkey. He steals your fruit. He throws fruit at you. He poisons himself. He's also not just annoying. He's still kind of annoying because he's still Bisha 10. But he's not as bad as fucking Blood Orange. I'd probably put him right here, actually. I'd put him in okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say like bottom of okay, top of kind of bad. As I said before, I never really liked even normal Bishaten or Blood Orange. There's something about him that's just kind of, it's an annoying fight to me. It's not difficult, it's just kind of, maybe it's because he jumps around a lot, so then you just always have to kind of chase after him.
Yeah, Vishton was kind of one that I thought was annoying, and the whole, like the orange one just made it like more annoying. This one is like more reasonable to deal with, so it does have that going for it. So be willing to put it like higher up than the orange one, that's for certain.
Fair enough. Kind of bad it is. Fuck this guy. I appreciate you, Bisha 10, but you are kind of bad. Let's take a look at chat real fast. I don't know. Old ladies always just tell me I'm an old soul. Same. I don't get this malarkey. Oh fuck! The part for the thing that holds the thread from Bob and Cam. Yo, Vito, you got the. Go to the old school RuneScape high scores and look up my main tickle puss and rate it. All right. Old school RuneScape tickle puss. Areas. Where are you?
While you're doing that, I'm actually going to grab a quick bite, so I'll be back.
Yeah, go for it. Let's look at this guy. Damn. What the fuck? Well, Tookapus, I don't know much about RuneScape, but being in the top 500,000 of players, that's nothing to sneeze at. Good for you, man. Oh man, let's see. Look at these stats. Good job, Ticklepuss. Looking fucking based in Red Pill. Haster, you cool? He said he was gonna go get a drink, right?
He said he was gonna grab a bite.
A bite. Is he gonna come
Yeah,
back?
some food.
Do you know?
Well, that's what he said. I'd assume so.
All right, I'm gonna go take a pee real fast. I leave chat in your capable hands.
Oh no.
No, just kidding. You don't have to.
Just sit here in silence.
Oh, okay. Chat. Here. You know what? We'll watch. Hang on, what will we watch? Here, chat. You can actually look at Ticklepuss's stats while we wait. I'll be right back. Holy shit! I gotta pee so fucking bad. Oh my god.
You know what? I got a great idea. I'm gonna turn on the oven. I'll be right back.
I'm back. All right. Hello. Is anyone else here? Haster? My word? Nobody's back. It's just me, chat. Sorry about that, chat. I had to pee so fucking bad. Did Haster say where he was gonna go? He did not? Oh. Oh, good. Well. Oh. I think someone came back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh?
Did you get what you needed?
Nope, I just turned the oven on.
Oh, what you making?
I just turned the oven on.
Oh yeah, just gonna burn the house down?
Yep. You know that song? It's like burning down the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually making a pizza, but it's gotta heat up.
I wish I had a pizza.
Come get it.
Maybe I will. If you don't get a job, quit relying on my bits on donations to live. Yeah, it's true. I need to stop relying on your bits. This is what I'm having for dinner: is dried ramen.
What the fuck?
You ever have dry
You
ramen?
at least put the powder in it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm in between
Some egg
paychecks.
in that.
No, thank you. That sounds awful.
Some egg and scallion in that dry ramen.
Oh god. Dude, dry ramen's great. This is what I used to eat when I was, well, I am still poor. But when I was living on my own, this is all I could afford. I would eat the shit out of this.
Yeah, at college I would not eat it dry, but I would get this spicy ramen. I still have like 2 packs of it left.
Is it the hot and spicy chicken?
No.
Oh.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it comes in this red package and has this big black letter on the front of it, but I don't know what language. I would assume it's Japanese, I guess, because it's ramen. But I don't know what the letter is, or character, whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty damn good.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You like ramen?
I do.
No, not you.
I know, I'm sorry.
I don't really care for ramen.
Wow.
Damn.
We'll make a ramen too.
Is that what you're eating?
Dry.
Huh.
Because I don't have time to boil water. And I live in Arizona, so water doesn't exist.
Should just been like me. Just go and turn on the oven and then just leave it on, except you would do the stove.
Yeah. Oh well. It was fun.
I just microwaved some chicken.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Well, next up to bat. Where'd we leave off? Is that Jaggy? No, that's Baggy, right?
Yeah, it's baggy.
Okay. So. Sorry, chat. Great Baggy. He's fun to beat up. He's kind of sleepy. Like unique design. I like the fact that he's kind of like a velociraptor type monster. Great for early game, fun to beat up. I'd put him either top of okay or bottom of cool guy because I appreciate him. The sleep's a bit annoying, but I like that he has his posse following him, and he's, I don't know, he's just fun to smack around.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He's, as you said, one of those ones that's just fun to smack around. He's a good early game monster just to, you know, introduce you to beating up monsters without giving you much of a challenge, but also not really being annoying. There's not really any time I'd be like against fighting a baggy.
Yeah, Baggy's just that small monster that they kind of just made bigger than the other ones. So very easy. It's very kind of like tutorial monster feel almost.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of like why you see it there at like the very beginning. So, but it does its job. So it's fine.
Fuck yeah. Great baggy, cool guy. Shigura Magala? Honestly, cooler
That's
than Gore.
Chaos Magala.
Oh yeah, Chaotic Gore Magala. Way cooler than Gore Magala. Gore Magala's like, ooh, look at me, I'm a baby. Chaotic Gore Magala is like, oh god, I tried to become an Elder Dragon, but I suck. Now I'm pissed off and half man and half robot. Ah! And then he goes crazy. And I love his design. He's got a few upgrades to Gore Magala, which I appreciate. I just think he's a cool concept. Like, I'd say a little bit above Gore Magala, but again, it's a fucking Gore Magala pretty much with the little Shigura elements here and there. So I'd put him right there, right where he belongs.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of don't know how to feel about this one. Because I don't know if I would even consider him much of a reskin, considering, like, the only difference you can see in that image, right, is just, like, a little bit something on his face. And he is kind of just, like, take Gore and Shigaru, and then just mix them together, and then you get that. I want to take points off for it being a reskin, but it's also Gore Magala, except it's also Shigura Magala, and both of those guys are pretty cool. It's hard for me. I don't know. Probably somewhere around there, though.
It's like a lazy reskin that works. Like, yeah, it's lazy, but it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's kind of hard to say just like if it's better or worse because it's like the OG is fun, both of them, and just mix them together should be more fun. But at the same time, it's taking one thing and just like swapping anything at the same time. So it's good. They didn't. It's like they looked at something that wasn't broke, but they didn't break it, thankfully.
Yeah. And fuck. Well, would you say worse? Because of just or would you say better?
If I had to choose, I might say worse.
Okay.
Put on there just because reskin.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair enough. Alright. Somnicant. Toppa kinda bad. I'd much rather fight. No. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Somnicant, Aurora Somnicant. Takes Somnicant, a really cool monster that I enjoy. Gives it sleep, which makes it fucking annoying, and then gives it more sleep, which makes it even more annoying. All it has are sleep attacks with the Somnicant's moveset. There's like maybe one move that's different, that's like a big swirly, but it's just a big fucking sleep circle, and it sucks, and it's kind of bad. I would actually be okay with putting it in shit if you guys want, but it's bad.
I think kind of bad is fitting for it. Because as you said, it's just Somnicant, but sleepier. Which is not really a good way to sell monsters by saying, hey, this monster's gonna make you fall asleep.
So bad.
And sleep is a annoying thing to deal with in that game. So it's just like take something fun and just add a feature that's it's annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially since the game is so weird about hitting people out of stun and sleep.
Yeah, it seems like it
It's
works like
sometimes
half
it
the
works,
time.
sometimes it doesn't. Yeah.
It's pretty shit. Well, kind of bad, I guess.
Probably a good place for it, yeah.
Man, we're almost towards the end here. That's fucking crazy. Let me look at chat real fast. Can you not afford water? Like, oh, I can afford water. I just, you know, time. Only time I touch water is when it's showering and in the rain. True. My primary care physician, they don't know.
Awesome.
Don't dox me. I do know, but I don't want to dox myself. My left hand, true, actually. Then we got, oh, excuse me. Some ceviche, spicy but so good. Bluefin tuna, ew. Cucumber, ew. Tomato, ew. Red pepper flake, good. We'll make a food tier list one day. I'm weird about tomatoes. Like, I hate tomatoes, but I love tomato sauce. This might be a texture thing. It also just tastes better when it's in a fucking sauce form.
That's because they just add a bunch of shit to it, like sugar.
Oh.
As you say, it's like they mix it with like a bunch of other things.
Well, there we go. Fuck you, tomato.
But listen, if you just have straight up tomato with salt and pepper on it, that's actually pretty good.
I've tried it. It's not my thing.
Oh my god. What about like bruschetta?
Bruschetta's okay.
Yeah, bruschetta's pretty good. It's just Italian pico.
Yeah, that's true. But again, I'd much rather have tomato sauce and some bread. But that's just me. But I know. Anyways, what is that? Apex Diablos?
Yep.
It's just Diablos, but worse. I have really.
Someone say kind of bad.
Yeah, you read my mind. It's kind of bad. I already hate Diablos. I would put it in shit, but kind of bad. I mean, I got nothing really to say about Apex Diablos. It's Diablos, but worse. And not enjoyable because it's a reskin and it's stupid. I fucking hate Diablos. But yes, go. There we go.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that. It's Diablos again, but harder. I think we've already kind of established how we feel about the Apex.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have too much to add either. Just, again, the whole, it's just a reskin with a couple, like, tweaks to the numbers.
Yep. Fucking. Hold on. Let's take a look here.
Whoa, it's Luna Garen.
Wow.
That's broken.
Ugh.
It's broken.
Now this is how Kezu should have been done. You should have had the creepy music with Kezu. And here we go, chat. This music, pretty fucking eerie. Very cool. Luna Garen's introduced quite early on, but like, that's not a Luna Garen, is it? It looks a little different. And you get to the Luna Garen fight, you're like, oh my god, it's a fucking werewolf. It fits the Three Lords aesthetic. The big fucking monkey, Luna Garen, and Malzeno. I would say Luna Garen. Let me turn it down a little bit. Luna Garen, easily one of the coolest monsters to come out in recent years. Luna Garen, cooler than Chaotic Gormagala and Gormagala. I think personally. I love the fucking ice claws that it has. The ice transformation. The howl. The howl is so cool. The ooh. It's so satisfying. A lot of fun to play against. And it's just a joy every time I see Luna Garen. I fucking love Luna Garen. Easily one of the best.
Yeah, I think I would actually agree with that. Especially because his parts kind of grow back when he's going into a different form, because you can break his ice claws over and over again. And I love breaking shit. On top of that, he's just kind of, he's got a good moveset, nothing that's like unfair as far as I remember, while also still being like a pretty quick boy. Pretty mobile as well. So yeah, I'd say overall, yeah, he's definitely a very good one. I hope to see him again in future installments. It's also just fun to join in his howl every time he does it.
So good.
So it's a very fun monster to fight. Its moveset is it's pretty good. It's just fun to just go up against it, and you know, every time it tries to like grow out its claws, you gotta like crush them. So it's just like it gives you that like satisfying part break, along with the just fun challenge.
Hell yeah. We love Luna Garen. I would honestly put him... I might be crazy, but I would put Luna Garen right here, honestly. That's probably a hot take, but I would put him here.
I could see it.
Okay. Okay. All
Now
right.
you're pushing it.
I'm pushing it. All right, we'll put him right here. How about that?
Let's see. I just realized I'm looking at it on the stream, not the off the Discord here. Okay, let's see. Okay.
All
The
right.
stream's like delayed for me.
Like these two are easily interchangeable, or these three. Like, yeah. All right. Love that, man. We love Luna Garen. Next up, Roggy?
Yeah.
Cool guy. Roggy is one of those tutorial monsters that he's there, he spits at you his acid. He's got like the classic Rise battle theme, which I actually really like the Rise battle theme. Like, I know they use it for a lot of just boring monsters, but for some reason it goes great with Roggy. And he's just a funny guy that's like, ah, and he's like hopping around and spitting shit at you. He's fun. I would put him in Love Him personally, but right there with Baggies also, where I'm expecting him to be.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, Baggy and Roggy are just kind of reskins of each other, just one
Yeah.
sleep, one poison.
Yeah.
But I don't know which one's a reskin of which, so I think they should just stay next to each other right
Fair
there.
enough.
I don't know why, I just didn't like Roggy. It was kind of just like, annoying. Which is weird because, like, it's very similar to the Baggy, but, like, I didn't think the Baggy was, like, an issue, but the Roggy I just felt was just annoying to fight.
Damn. Interesting. Well, we'll leave him.
And it's like,
Go
it
ahead.
had the poison, but, like, the poison really wasn't that much to, like, factor into it, I felt. It's kind of hard to explain.
Interesting. Huh. Well, there you go. Cool guy. Probably okay, because he's a little more annoying, but there he is. Azeros, another cool guy. Cooler than Chameleos. Maybe not as cool as Ticklepuss. But Azeros is like a beginner monster. He's funny. And when he picks up, he's like, oh, I'm going to use you as a flashlight. And he just throws you. He smacks the fuck out of you. What I really like about Azeros that I'm not sure if you noticed during our hunts, but if he's near a honey tree, he'll actually pick it and he'll start eating it to regain health. So I think he's really cool. I would put him in Love Him.
Steals your honey.
He also steals your fucking honey. I would put him in Love Him personally, but I would assume he's in Cool Guy.
I personally would just put him in okay. Pretty much the only thing that I kind of like about him is that one grab attack, just because it's funny, and that's kind of it. Other than that, there's not really any time where I'm like, oh yeah, I get to fight an Azeros or whatever. It's just, I'm like willing to do it. I'll do it if I have to. I don't do it too begrudgingly. Yeah, he's just kind of meh to me.
Okay.
It's a fun badger. I enjoyed the fight. And those little details that they added into it just makes it, like, just more, like, fun. Just like the whole, like, honey thing where it's like, yeah, it's gonna, like, try to snack literally in front of you or just steal your honey.
Funny bear. Cool guy it is. Let's take a look at chat real fast. Imagine ordering a pimento BLT, and the place for getting the B, oh, not the bacon, and the L and the T, so you just forgot your order. I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds horrible. I've ordered a hot dog once and got everything except the hot dog. Jesus. I know your secret, Vito. What's my secret? That I'm a god gamer? That's true. It's a secret that I keep very close.
It's true. I haven't even seen any proof of it.
That's right.
Ooh.
We got Beetlejuice up next. Right up there. Just a lesser seething Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice is such a great monster. And in this game, he's not up your ass 24/7. We've already said everything there is to say under the sun about seething. Beetlejuice is just a classic. We love this guy. He's definitely one of the best. Solid monster.
Yeah, there's probably not much more to add to that. As you said, classic monster. Glad to see him again.
It's a fun monster to fight, and it's got the nice little challenge that it brings along with it, yeah.
Hell yeah. You know I played the French horn? Only instrument
Actually,
I've.
I do have like one other thing to add in there, just
Oh
like
yeah, go for it.
because it doesn't fly in and like interrupt every little thing you do. It definitely like raises the opinion when like comparing it to how it was in World.
I agree. We love you, Beetlejuice. I know you played the French horn. Ticklepuss, I wouldn't be caught with anything with the word French in my possession, first of all. Second of all, I don't touch instruments. The only instrument I tried to play was the drums, and I hated it because I was just like, this isn't as fun as I thought it would be. Learning music sucks, so then I gave up, and I was also very young and not very ambitious. And I like video games too much, so there's that. I also don't blow the French, true. Anyways, moving on. Ibushi.
R1
number 2. I mean, there's really nothing much else to say about Ibushi except it sucks. It's fun. It's just a lame. It's terrible. It sucks. Beating up his ball sack is literally the only cool thing about it. That's it.
I don't even think he's the one that has the ball sack. It's the pregnant one that does, right?
Yeah, but this one has like the arm ball sack.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not really much more to add to that. As I said, Narwhal number 2. It's just kind of the same thing, except instead of lightning, it's wind, which is, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
Almost like a reskin when you think about it. Ooh.
And Rise just doesn't do like the floating bit very well, so it's just like really annoying to deal with him.
Yeah. Well.
I just realized, is Amatsu not on this either?
He doesn't look to be. Let's fix that.
Yeah, we can put him with that maybe. No, we'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Let me just pop in Amatsu. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. You know what time it is. He's back, baby. Oh shit. Oh man, look at me. I'm Valstrux. I'm really cool, but I'm risen this time. Bop. Now, a hot take. It's a reskin, so it should go down, hypothetically speaking, correct? However, this is one of the very few times, the only time as a matter of fact, where the risen reskin is a appropriate reskin that actually does the original better justice. It's tougher. It's faster. It actually has a different move, well, slightly different moveset. It does a little more loop-de-loops, a little more like Ace Combat maneuvers. It also fires like a fucking shitload of projectiles out of its back instead of just like a couple. It also, when it goes into a fucking ambush attack, it shoots more projectiles while it's in the air ambushing you. So you're getting hit with like little meteorites of fucking Valstrox material, and then it comes in, fucking slaps you, slices you. It's still Valstrox. Better than the original. Fucking call me crazy. Call me a madman. This guy's insane. I love him. I love Risen Valstrox.
I never fought him, but if all the things you said are true, then I'm okay with that.
He's so fucking sick.
Unfortunately, I haven't fought him either, so I don't know what to say about him.
Well, based off of what I just said, where would you put him?
He's a reskin, so trash.
Well, you know what? 2 against 1. Fuck you. I'm kidding. Oh, understandable.
The things you said, it sounds pretty cool.
It is so fucking cool. The only downside is I think you have to reach rank like 130 to fight him. Or 140. I think it's 140. Master rank 140, by the way. So,
That's too much Rise for me.
Yep. And, there we go. Right where he belongs. That's enough for you. Next up, terrible. Worse than the 2. He just takes a concept that could be cool and is just a lame still. The only redeeming thing about that fucking encounter is Magnamalo shows up like, hey, it's Magnamalo, beat him up, and then sometimes Malzeno shows up. But yeah.
I didn't see which one you just pulled.
Oh, Narwhal the All-Mother.
Oh, okay.
Fuck him. Terrible monster. Wasted potential. Just boring. Copy and paste. It's like this, but just shit. I fuck it. So mad. I'd put him right there. Not much to say.
As much as I usually enjoy beating up pregnant women, this one was not very satisfying, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just wasn't fun.
So lame. So fucking lame. Oh man. Acnosum? I'm fucking biased towards Acnosum. I love Acnosum. He's goofy as fuck. He's a beginning monster. He flies, but he has a good amount of flying. Like, he does a little bit of a fly, then he stops and comes back down. He does, like, a cool kickflip attack where he's, like, really floaty. He's just enough floaty to not be Palamu annoying. And he does, like, a little running. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. And then he does a dive into the ground. And he's just so funny. I love this guy. I would actually put him right behind Tetranodon. I think Acnosum's a great addition to Monster Hunter.
You put him above Anjanath?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that's insane. I would probably put him in okay.
Wow.
He's just another one of those monsters where I'm just like, eh. I mean, it's kind of cool that he's based on, I think it's like a type of Oni, the umbrella one.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. So that makes him a little bit more memorable. Maybe bottom of cool guy. Maybe not entirely bottom, but I would probably put him above Azeros, I would say. That's at least me personally, just because he's just kind of another one of those, as Coconuts is probably going to point out, one of those chicken monsters, which are just like, they're never really all that great to fight. They're sometimes fun to like beat up, but it's nothing to write home about.
I felt this one had like some things that were different than like the other chicken monsters, so it definitely does get a plus there. Like, it wasn't just like all like squawking and stomping around, which is like the main gripe I have with the chickens.
Would you say that makes him a lovable man or just a cool guy?
I still think it's really just a cool guy.
Okay. Perfect. More cooler than Chameleos? Yes, no, maybe so.
I didn't catch that. What?
Oh, sorry. Cooler than Chameleos?
I think Chameleos is cooler.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Alright. Next up. What the fuck? My mouse is just all over the place. What is that? Tigrex? Oh, God. You know how I feel about Tigrex. I think Tigrex is personally kind of bad. In Rise, he just feels like annoying. Like, he's not a challenge, he's just there to be a pain in my fucking ballsack. Like, Rise, World, I can respect him, but in Rise, he feels so out of place, and I think he's just kind of bad because he's Tigrex. That scream sucks. His design's pretty cool, but, like, oh, man. I think he's kind of bad.
Honestly, I feel like, other than the scream, one of the most defining characteristics of Tigrex is that he hits like fucking hard. But there's not many things that hit hard in Rise, so I might be okay with that. I mean, I usually think that Tigrex is at least okay. Ordinarily, I'd probably even put him in cool guy, but I admit there's something about him in Rise that doesn't. I actually forgot he was in Rise until I just saw him right now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But I'd probably say either okay or kind of bad. Probably more okay.
Migrating?
I don't know what it is, but I feel like the roar in Rise that Tigrex does is just like somehow like more of a pain than it used to be.
Could be.
Like, it's just like this odd feeling I get from it. Like, I like Tigrex, it's fun, but at the same time, it's just like the way how it's just like that roar just somehow seems like more of a pain. But I'd actually put him still like high and okay.
Okay.
He's got the challenge to him still. That is kind of like missing a bit of Rise.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And did Haster say he'll be right back? He's probably putting the pizza in the oven.
Ah.
Well, that's okay. We'll get started on Rodna Kadaki, but on fire. Honestly, I know it's where it's gonna go. It's just Ragna Kadaki, but it's on fire, which makes it more annoying. So, I mean, there's not much else to say about. I like Ragna Kadaki personally. I do. I really enjoyed this monster, but I know you guys aren't the biggest fans, so we'll go ahead and put it right where it belongs in shit.
Yeah, just not a fan of the giant spider. It just wasn't really that fun to fight.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of my water. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Correct. Fuck Arizona. Ticklepuss, that's rude. Oh, he's gone. God rest his soul, Ticklepuss. We'll miss you. He'll probably come back around. Well, what's next? Oh, boy. We'll wait for Haster to come back. But, the next one, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about the next one. You excited?
Are you?
Oh, I'm so excited. And I can't wait to fight him in Frontiers. Oh, boy. Oh, great. How far are you guys in Frontiers? Are you past rank 1?
Yeah, we're just rank 2.
Oh, okay. I got a lot of
Beginning.
catching up to do.
I mean, rank 1 takes like just a little bit to do.
Like a couple of fights.
Yeah, they're really easy. It's not like you really have to upgrade your stuff.
That's fair. I'll probably end up upgrading the weapons, if anything. While
Yeah.
Haster's away, chat, we'll show you what we have to look forward to. A little bit of that intermission here. Let's go into Frontiers.
By the way, your stream is just regular Frontier. I know Frontier G is the one that usually you see people on.
Oh, okay. Let me just do that then. Frontier G.
And really the only difference between the two is just G was the one, is just the more updated one. Though technically it's Z.
Is Z one on the category?
What was that?
Is Z a category? No, it's just fucking G.
No,
Oh,
Z rank is above G.
oh no, I mean on like Twitch. On the Twitch
Oh,
categories.
on Twitch. Is Z a category? I don't know.
No, it's just G. But guys, good news, we're the #1 Monster Hunter Frontier online streamer right now. Because we're the only Monster Hunter Frontier online streamer.
I know I saw a person stream G earlier. Is that person not on?
No, it doesn't look like it. Let me see.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just me. Well, we can add that to the accolades. Let's go ahead and add that real fast while I'm here. Oh yeah, we get to add that to the fucking accolades, baby. Let's see. #1 Monster Hunter Frontier Z / Monster Hunter Frontier G / Monster Hunter Online Streamer North America. There we go. Perfect. That's one for the record books, babies. Absolute clappers.
Got no way to challenge this record.
Okay, fuck you. Wait, Ticklepuss, you're still here? I thought you were gone. I fixed it. Dude, congratulations, Ticklepuss. I'm very happy to hear that you fixed it. You deserve the world. Also, where do I claim my rewards at? I have 4 unclaimed rewards.
Oh, press start.
Okay.
I feel like it's asking you to go to the Hunter Navi.
Hunter Navi.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Need to get my pizza out.
Can't receive the rewards during the quest. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you
Anyways.
have to like cancel that.
That's okay. I'll get that later. We're back. Welcome back, Haster. We'll put Pyre Kadaki next to Radna Kadaki. Any objections or last thoughts?
Fair enough. Nope.
All right. Espinas. Hold on. Let's get Espinas' theme.
His penis.
We like Espinas. We also forgot Seregios' theme, but he's also sick. You need me more than I need you. #Vito. #true. I love Espinas' theme. This is like a jungle fucking bastard for sure. Espinas is cool. He's green. He's spiky. He shoots fire, poison, and what's the other one? Paralysis, right? What's that?
It is paralysis.
I think Espinas is so cool. Theme fucking slaps my cock up and down the fucking center. He's hard, but he's not too hard because by the time you get to Espinas, you got some pretty decent gear. You got some pretty good stuff. You know what you're doing. And he's satisfying to break that stupid nose of his stupid legs, cut off that tail. I love him. Espinas is easily... I love him, but I would put him next to Seregios. Maybe even... No, I would put him right there. We're being a little ambitious. Espinas is like lesser Seregios in terms of coolness factor and enjoyability to fight. But I love Espinas. In this game, at least. Despite his fucking annoying status ailments, he's still a lot of fun. Because it doesn't feel too bullshit. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. I think he's great.
Yeah, I'd probably put him below Rathalos, because the way that I think about him is that he is Rathian, but just like switch up the elements and make him fly less.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of it. And also make it harder in terms of like its skin.
So, in Frontier, I hate Espinas. For Rise is a lot easier. Like, it's a major difference between like the two, just like in difficulty. Just like you can actually like attack it and not worry about like bouncing off immediately. So I'd only put it in okay, just because I still don't like Espinas.
Damn.
But it also loses some of the charm between Frontier and Rise, because in Frontier when you first meet Espinas, he just sleeps, and you actually have to wake him up. Where this one is like, oh, it's just like walking about and just it acts like a normal monster.
Hell
Where
yeah.
It's like Frontier has actually like a personality.
Alright. Well, 2 against 1. We'll put him below Rathalos. But I do see your points. I'm not looking forward to fighting him in Frontiers. I'm not
Just
excited.
Like extra bombs, and you just need to get that sharpness up before you reach it.
Yep. Rathian, I'm assuming will go right next to Rathalos. These two, again, timeless classic. We already spoke about Rathian when speaking about Rathalos. Rathian's just a flyy poison, whereas Rathalos is just a stompy fire. And these two are around for a reason. They're timeless classics, they get the job done, and Rathian, as stated many times, one of the most satisfying monsters to break the fucking parts off of. Especially that tail, goddamn.
Yeah, sorry, Eaton. I would actually put her above Rathalos, because she is kind of the OG. She also is actually the one that stays on the ground more than Rathalos, and that kind of makes it a little bit easier of a fight. Not just easier, but also like more engaging, I guess. You can be trading blows with him more rather than like kind of chasing after Rathalos. So that's kind of why I would put her above him. But yeah, she's a classic. She's a classic for a reason. Very good monster.
Hell yeah.
And not much else to add. It's a, well, just a well-made monster that's been brought like into each game basically because it's a good monster.
Fuck yeah. We love Rathian and Rathalos here. Dance for 1 bit? No. 2 bits? No. Okay, well, great. 3, do a backflip. No, I can't do a backflip at all. No, even if you were to give me like 1 trillion bits, I don't think I could do a backflip. I'll try, but I'll probably hurt myself. What is...
Potentially the 3 could have been a dance, but no, you didn't ask for it.
Yeah, I didn't ask for it. It's true. Tetranodon we already have right there, so I guess we'll just put him over here. Oh god. I have nothing to say about Hermitar. Like, he's a hermit crab, he's really cool. I want to love him, but he fucking sucks. There's just no easy way to say it. Hermitar sucks. All the insectoids and craboids are ass in this fucking game. 4, please. No tickle plus. I can't. I'm sorry. Thank you for the bits, though. That's 4 cents I didn't have before. Appreciate you. Any,
Yeah, I don't have much to add either.
Yeah.
It does have a different moveset from Shogun,
Oh,
but
sure.
neither of the movesets are things that I really like.
Shout out to the 10 bits from Jaggy. Thanks, Jaggy.
As we
That's
know,
so
that in
kind.
the crab cycle, there's only crab. And this crab is the same as the other crab, just not that great.
Yeah.
There is a crab, however, in Frontier that breaks that cycle when you get to higher difficulties.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it adds more steps to the cycle.
Hmm. Apex Rathalos. It's Rathalos, but it's a fucking lazy reskin, so we could put it in okay. I would put it right here. I would put it personally, again, down here because I hate them, but it's just Rathalos. Screams more, a little faster, hits harder. And that's pretty much, and a cool color.
Yeah, again, we've kind of already talked about our opinions on Apex. It might have even been good to just have a Apex tier, but it's too late now.
Yeah.
I think that we've organized things well enough that we don't need to reorganize them.
Mm-hmm. Migrating?
Yeah, there's not really too much I can think about adding for this one, so I'm just gonna say I agree with what's been said.
Oh yeah. Shigura Magala. Shigura Magala theme. Let's get this
Oh,
going.
Shigaru. Oh,
Shigaru, whatever.
they were probably thinking about Magilla Gorilla.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
There's Dokes on the train.
yeah. Let me. Do you think I'll get sued by Boomerang if I do that? If I
Are
put
they even around anymore?
no, I think they're owned by Cartoon Network.
I
Is
think
that
I
even
heard
around
there was
anymore?
Is Cartoon Network still around?
I thought they were
it died.
dying.
Let's take a look.
Like, I think they're still around, just like
Yeah, yeah. They're
not as
not as
viable
huge.
these days.
Yeah, no, that's true. But we'll play it safe. I don't want to get sued by them. So, Shigura Magala, as you can tell by that theme, and the fact that we picked its theme, this monster has meaning. This monster is Shigura Magala, but hey, I saw the heavens, I saw Malzeno. Well, that's not true. He came out before Malzeno. I saw the Elder Dragons. I saw the heavens. I saw that stupid fucking crab from Monster Hunter 1 or whatever it was. And I want to be that cool. I want to evolve and shatter my limits. So that's exactly what he went and did. He molted, he molded, he bombed the fuck out of poor old Tetranodon and some other dickhead. I'll never forget that. He sucked them off and killed them with moonbeams. And he's just so cool. He takes Gormagala, cooler. I think it's a reskin. I think he has a few different moves and definitely a lot more potent attacks. Still the debuff and buff. Sick theme, great Elder Dragon. He's so fucking sick. I love him. I absolutely adore Shiguru Magilla Gorilla. Love him. Best of them.
Yeah, I agree. I think that he's like Gormagala, except maybe even cooler. I think his design is kind of worse, just because I feel the darkness was
Big selling point.
yeah, so edgy and cool. But he is still cool. He is a different version of Gormagala that isn't a copy paste. So cool guy, cool guy. And by cool guy, I mean best of him.
Say just like the reskin doesn't like really draw that, or it doesn't draw that much attention to the reskin by being cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty good monster. It's just overall fun.
Do a barrel roll. I can't do a barrel roll. Well, I could, but I won't. Overall fun. Hell yeah. We love Magilla Gorilla. Fuck. Next up to bat. We're getting it back. Okay.
Meet Waterpik Sensonic Complete Care.
What the fuck? Wow, a water pick. I love water picks. Alright,
A lot of ads.
Yeah, he's back. Honestly, well, we love Espinas. We've already said all there is to say about Espinas. However, this one in particular is on fire. And now, while normally it's a lazy reskin, I think it works for Espinas, because Espinas already shoots fire, poison, and is a pain in the ass with paralysis. But guess what? This guy's on fire now. And he shoots a lot more fire. He can still stun you and paralyze you, I think. But yeah, oh man, he's so sick. I love Flaming Espinas. I think he's a cooler reskin. Still, unfortunately, a reskin, but they did a good job with it. I appreciate Flaming Espinas. I was like, oh man, because like when I'm a kid, right? Like, oh dude, if it was on fire, it'd be so cool, like, you know. But this time it's like, oh, it's on fire. It's so cool because it kind of is pretty sick. So I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I think I would say that it's kind of the same as Rathian and Golden Rathian, where they just, oh, excuse me, they just took a monster and then they changed its skin and then gave it a super big attack, which is kind of what they did with Golden, oh, excuse me, Rathalos. I'm burping. So I probably wouldn't put it above Espinas, even if it may be better, because it's the same kind of reskin as Golden Rathalos and, or not Golden Rathalos, Golden Rathian and Silver Rathalos.
Well, okay.
So you see, Espinas, it stinks and it smells. Then there's a reskin of something that stinks and smells.
Well,
so it's kind of a more pain to my existence.
yeah.
And if I was to give a benefit though, since I remember it not really charging as much. Spinus likes to charge normally, and that's one of my biggest gripes with it. So yeah, that's a plus.
Hell yeah. General consensus, not as, you know what? We'll say they're equal. They're equal. But this one's slightly better. Epic.
Mm-hmm.
Any last minute thoughts or slander?
So Teostra. No. I disagree, actually.
I know you disagree. For me, Teostra, the most I'm willing to give Teostra is like an okay. An okay. Teostra is lame. Like, cool concept, but like, I really only like the big fucking fireball attack, the big kamikaze explosion, self-destruct. But its parts are to break. They're not the most enjoyable. They're just kind of there. It's like, oh, I need these because I need materials. Cool theme in Rise here. I'll actually give it... No, the Teostra doesn't deserve the theme. But cool theme in Rise. I don't know. It's just kind of lame. In every game, it's just... It's okay.
Yeah, I think I would put it this way. I think Teostra would be good as, like, someone's first Elder Dragon. I think he could fit that role pretty well.
Yeah.
He's not, like, super annoying, like fucking Kushaladora.
Or gimmicky.
But he's also not the epicest.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I think he's, like, a solid-ish Elder Dragon. But, you know, Elder Dragons, you should kind of expect more. But if this is your first one, I think that would be completely fine. So I think he's okay overall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, I don't really care for like Teostra that much, but like putting in that kind of perspective, like, yeah, I could definitely agree with it. Just it being a good like first Elder Dragon sort of deal. It's like, I don't know. It's just, it's cool to look at when you like fight it, but it doesn't really feel too exciting in the end. It does have its moments though. I will say that. Can't deny those.
Mm-hmm.
And that mechanic though, where it's like you just slowly like burn to death next to it, can be a pain.
Yeah, it is pretty stupid. Makes sense, but it's fucking annoying. Hell yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
Royal Ludrith. I personally think Royal Ludrith's a cool guy. He's like he has like that kind of same feeling as the tutorial monsters. Like, I think Royal Ludrith is great. He doesn't have any super stupid gimmicks. He has like some water. He does a barrel roll. He's kind of funny with his telegraph. His parts are very satisfying to break. And I just like his design. I think he's a cool guy. I would put him here for... I'd probably put him right here, honestly. No, yeah, I would put him there. I personally would put him over Chameleos. I mean, personally, I'd put him in Love 'em, bottom of Love 'em for sure. I do love Royal Ludrith, but I think he, like, right here is where he probably belongs.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's not like very overwhelming in any way, but he's a good early monster, I would say. Not particularly challenging, but he's not really supposed to be. He's kind of just to help you get a good feel for the game. I think he's okay with that.
Say, I'd put him in like cool. Just doesn't really have that many things that would like stand out for him. He does have like a few things though. Like I'd say the design's actually pretty neat. He's got some attacks that can be kind of cool. He also, if I remember correctly, he also has like the same like water beam that Mitsuzune has, right?
Very similar, not as like continuous, but he does have one.
Yeah, he kind of has like burps that I remember, and I think he does have one beam.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like early on, it's just like I feel they needed a water monster that wasn't going to be a Gyarados.
Yeah.
So, it's fine.
Hell yeah. Oh boy. The Chicken Man himself. I personally love this motherfucker. I know people have their problems with chicken monsters, but this guy's goofy. He's still around for a reason. He's a timeless classic. He steals other monsters' eggs, using them as a weapon. He picks up a vase, a rock. He's fun to beat the fuck out of. It's funny smacking his face and his beak, and his hair gets all messed up. Oh man, I love him. I wouldn't say he's cooler than Mitsuzune, but I love this guy. I love Kuluyaku, a timeless classic.
Sorry, I'm eating.
You're good.
Oh, go ahead, Coconuts. I still gotta chew this.
Gotcha. So, yeah, Kuluku is actually like fun, and it's, while it is definitely the shape of a chicken, it's like not as annoying as like the other ones that I would like say fall in the whole like chicken category. Also, it's it's just funny how it like picks up stuff and will try to like beat you with it. So it's like the rocks and all that. It's just like, it's like, oh man, it's like almost intelligent enough to use tools.
Yeah,
But
he's
then it's just like, nah, it's just like a goofy chicken that likes to hop around, and it's just fun to fight.
he is a stupid fucker, and we love him.
It's really easy to kind of like overwhelm him when you have like a full party.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when you have a full party and just knock him around, it's so
Yep.
good.
Yeah, I do think he has that quality of fun to beat around. I do wish he had more parts to break, because I think it's like just his head, and that's like it. Which is kind of like the same thing that the Baggy and Rocky have, but I do think he's significantly better than those two. I probably would have gone with like closer to top of cool guy, but love him is understandable.
Hell yeah. Any objections migrating?
Yeah, I'd say he's fine there.
Sweet. Next up, oh boy. Let me just let me pull this up here. I am we'll turn on. What the fuck? That guy beat the
Little
shit out of an
Monster
alligator.
Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Is that wild?
Graphics are insane.
Dude. Astalos, another portable monster, right? Astalos, I like better than his speed. Astalos is a cool, he's the only insect bug fucking wyvern thing that works. He's got electricity, he's got some sick attack patterns, he looks cool as fuck. His weapons and armor are sick as shit. He's a monster that I enjoyed thoroughly farming. Getting the fucking switch axe for him, his entire armor for my layered armor. This guy is fun to break, he's a challenge. He's not super bullshit, but he's tough. He's like, oh, hey, guys, I'm zippity zappy because I'm a lightning bug, but I'm also really cool. And if you break my horn, I'm fucked. Ah, dude, I love Astalos. I think he was a marvelous addition to Sunbreak. One of the best additions, for sure. I would honestly put him up. I would put him right here, honestly. I would put him right here. And that theme, obviously, just...
I'm not sure if I would. Hold on one second. Maybe it's a drink. Okay. I'm not sure if I would put him above Rapian and Rathalos. Could maybe be convinced to that, but he is a really good fight, I would say. I like how he has the lightning that kind of like zigzags, because that's like a challenging attack to dodge, but it's still like, it doesn't seem like it's bullshit. It's fair, but difficult. And I think overall it's just a good fight. He's got a cool design, cool green lightning. Good monster, very good monster.
I feel like I haven't fought this one enough to really get like the most solid opinion. It was cool, and lightning's always a cool like effect for a lot of these monsters.
Yeah.
It's got that bonus there too, of like design. I remember just like when we fought it, it wasn't like challenging, but at the same time it's like it wasn't like something easy, so that's like make sure you get like ran over by it. So it was fun.
Hell yeah. Well, I was told I could convince Haster to stay here, so we're gonna roll with that. Very epic. Let me go ahead and pause that. I think I'm gonna crash. Good luck with the test. Water pick, I barely know her. Nice, Tickle Puss. But have a good night, Glaze. Thanks for the support and the lurk as always. I hope you have a sweet dreams. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for swinging by again. And once again, mad shoutouts to the lurk. We love lurkers here. Oh man, Goss Harag. I think Goss Harag is really cool. I wouldn't say love him, but he's definitely a cool guy. Like, he's probably, like, right here. Goss Harag, I like he's got the scythe hands. I like how he enters a rage mode and his skin color changes. I think that's really cool, and he starts steaming and turns red. I like beating up his weapons. It's so satisfying to break them. And I like his design is so cool. It definitely fits the Rise aesthetic, where, like, they're all kind of like Japanese folklore, or heavily inspired by Japanese culture, which, you know, it makes sense. But I love Goss Harag. I would put him bottom of 11, but I would assume cool guys where he's gonna land.
I would probably put him in kind of bad. I think
Really?
that Goss Harag is kind of if you take Lunacare and make it wrong, like just fuck it up. I don't. I just don't like him. He's a nice guy that swings around a lot, which is like fine. It is fun to break his hands and stuff. I just don't like his attacks. I think his design is just whatever. He's just kind of a furry Oni.
A furry Honey?
Yeah, sorry, I had a burp.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the Oni face, but then he's just kind of a Yeti other than that. And it's just, yeah, I feel like it's a cool idea, but I think that Lunagaren did it way better. I think Lunagaren is the successful version of the idea they tried with Goss Harag.
I think Lunagaren's the sexiest version.
Yeah.
Nice, that's fair enough.
I think that Goss Harag is like okay, just like deserves just to be in that area. It's got some neat things going for it, and it's got a few annoying things like the whole just makes those ice claws on it just can be pretty cool, but then there's also like that ice like blast it does that
Yeah.
can be kind of a pain. Design wise, I'm kind of questioning what they were like trying to make it look like because it makes me think of like a giant bear, but that's probably what it's supposed to be anyway.
Fair critiques. Very fair. Would we put it, is here okay? Keeping him in okay? I know you said kind of bad, Haster, but 2 against 1. More favorable. Is that favorable to everyone? I'll take that as a yes.
I was gonna say he's fine and okay.
Not as bad as Basarios, but they really dropped the ball on this last fucking guy. Gigantorm. Like, siege monsters, I don't think there's ever been a good siege monster. Maybe Kolv Taroth. Maybe.
There's one that I knew of. It was Gen Moran I enjoyed from Monster Hunter Tri.
I hate. It was such a disappointing fight. They really dropped the ball on this guy. Like, they could have made it so cool, so much fun, but it's just lame. It's just lame. It sucks. It just kind of feels like a chore. Like, I have to kill this guy to progress into the next story part. Oh boy. Like, he's the Lord of the Kuros, cool, whatever. He's a big fucking piece of shit. He has one really cool attack, but it's kind of lame because you have to shoot him with the fucking Gatling guns, and that sucks. I think he's the worst, for sure. I think he's one of the worst monsters that's ever come out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think he's as bad as Zora Magdaros,
No.
but he is this game's Zora Magdaros, I would say.
Yeah, he definitely is.
It's like get to the final boss of the DLC and you see just what this is supposed to be. The setup kind of makes me think of like Safi. You know how it's like you have the like different layers.
Yeah.
And the arena kind of looks like the similar, like design-wise, but then just like this guy, he's just not that interesting.
No. He really isn't.
Like his moveset is like very like plain. He has a few explosions that you want to like back up from, but like other than that, like he's massive and you kind of just whack at him from the sides where he can't hit you.
Yeah, he literally sucks in the fight.
He fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, he does that too.
Next up, Great Izuchi. I like Great Izuchi. I really like Great Izuchi. Yeah, I would say Great Izuchi's a cool guy. He's an introductory monster. He's introduced by Old Man. A lot of these monsters are, but he's introduced by Old Man. He's cool. He's got his little posse with him. I like his spinny attack and his tail gets stuck in. He's fun to smack around. He's easy to smack around. You can send him fucking flying if you hit him right. It's also fun to launch bomb badgies at him. I just think he's a really cool early monster. I think he's a cool guy. He's fun. He's enjoyable, and he's not annoying. Like he's a tutorial monster that's fun. He's like another great Jagras example. I would say so. I think he's fun.
Yeah. Something I like about him is rather than just being kind of a reskin with a different element like the Baggy and Rocky are, he is actually like his own guy. with
Yeah.
his own moveset. And I remember us talking about Glavenus, and one of the complaints I had, I was like, I feel like a monster that has like a sword for a tail or something should be more focused on like being quick and stuff rather than just like hitting hard with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this guy kind of achieves that, honestly.
Would you bump him
I
up?
think that cool guy is no. I think that where he is a good place for him.
All right.
I'd say where I saw like the Ragi as annoying and the Baggy was like fine. This one was actually a bit like had more to go for him, especially since he's got the kind of like tail blade, so it's cooler than the other two. And it's kind of funny when you see like the smaller versions of him also do like the little tail spin.
Yeah. This fucking posse just going crazy. I love them.
Yep.
Hell yeah. And last, but certainly not least, ignore Tetranodon. He's already there. But, Amatsu. Another monster from the portable era, I'm pretty sure. Fuck, how do I feel about this guy? I want to like his fight. I really do, but God. It just kind of sucks because he's so fucking floaty and obnoxious. Like, his fight could be so cool if he wasn't, like, fucking worse Kushaladora. Where's Kushaladora? Oh, I think he's the worst. Like, you could have been so cool. His theme's great. Don't get me wrong. Like, look at this. Ready for this? Amatsu theme Sunbreak.
Building your online business?
Oh, that's phase 2. Okay, we'll listen to phase 1, then we'll go into phase 2. Dr. Squatch. Hey, there's the soap I use. Wow. Like, look at like, listen to that build up. Pretty epic build up. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Oh, he's so mysterious. Oh, shit. And it does feel like, oh, shit, you're fighting, like, you're literally fighting one of the fucking, calamities, it feels like. And it just keeps going, then phase 2 happens. You know, a little bit of, then you get, phase 2's like, oh, God, what's happening? Oh, shit, it's a big tornado, get on the wire, bug. Oh, he's phase 2. Oh, shit, this is sick. It does feel like you're fighting the forces of nature itself with this theme. But, unfortunately, the fight just sucks. He could have been so cool. He could have been one of the best. But he sucks. He could have had, like, cool rain attacks, but no. Just tornado, 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 tornado. Win, 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 win. That's why I hate this guy. Literally worse Kushaladora. Being verbally abused by my friends in VC. Don't worry, me too in a few, honestly. I wish I could help, Jaggy. I'm sorry. But
I don't really feel like his fight is just like an endurance test. It's not particularly difficult. I still don't think I've fainted to this day, but it just takes fucking forever.
yeah.
And, like, he has like some cool attacks and stuff, but like, it doesn't make up for it. Just the fact that he's another floaty guy that just fucking does wind and lightning again, and doesn't. It's just not very interesting.
No, not at all. And he's got.
Especially, oh man,
Go ahead.
there are times when I would use the Great Wire Bug, and then I would be like pressing the button that you need to press to like stay in the air.
Right.
And it would just fucking ignore me. So then I would just go up to the Great Wire Bug and do it again. Or sometimes I would just not do it, and I would just heal up while he's attacking me.
So, yeah, like we mentioned before, also with like the other floating guys, like Rise, the floating monsters just don't feel good to fight. And this one is really an exception from that. It's kind of annoying. The theme is really good though. Like, I very much do enjoy his theme. And he is in Frontier. It's an optional thing, so it's fun to just like. I actually thought he was like fun to fight in this game. I will say it has been a bit, so maybe I don't remember the fight entirely. But in Rise, it just didn't feel great.
Yeah. Would we say he's worse than Kushaladora? Where would you guys put him? Let's actually hear that, because this is where I would put him.
I'd probably put him with Kushaladora.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that big issue with Kushalador is his persistent tornadoes. He just fucking throws it and it stays there.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy at least doesn't have that.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's the definitive Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak tier list. I don't think we missed any monsters. Bombadgy, best monster. Oh my, if they had a great Bombadgy, that could be a lot of fun actually. But yeah, here's the official Capcom Monster Hunter tier list. Definitely Capcom endorse. Any last minute adjustments, gentlemen? No?
Doesn't seem like it.
No? Okay. Wow, well, I greatly enjoyed that. Thank you, boys, for joining me, and thank you, chat, for joining us. I know that these tier lists usually take a little bit of time, but they're a lot of fun. Also, your machine's fast as fuck. That's what we like to see, Tickle Plus. Nice Keemstar meme. Primordial Malzeno, one of the greatest. I hope to see him in the future. I hope to see a lot of these monsters in the future that came back. Like, you know, Malzeno, Valstrux for sure. Fucking Magnamalo, would love to see him. Would love to see fucking Tetranodon. These three for sure. But yeah. Oh, and fucking Luna Garrett.